right, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy, the dating game. What's good, people? What is the deal? So today I'm gonna be talking about the 5 different types of attraction. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna go in. I gotta go in today. What up, Kenwood Drive, O'Furley, Dominique, Slime Peso, Simple Sean, what's poppin', bro? What's the deal? What's good? So before I get into anything, remember, guys, make sure you get How to Have Sex 2 Minute a Day ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. Click the link below or go to mrlocario.com to get your copy today. Make sure you guys check this out and get it going. You feel what I'm saying? What up, Eric Francis? Was good, bro? So today I'm going to be talking about the 5 different types of attraction. Okay, so, a lot of people, when it comes to attraction or thinking about attraction or being attractive and all this other stuff, or being attracted to somebody, what up, Chrislyn? People just think about looks. You're like, oh, it's all about looks, and that's the only thing that's attractive, right? But there are different types of attraction, right? First of all, what are you talking about when we talk about attraction? What does it mean to attract? What does it mean to be attractive? What does it mean when we talk about attraction? So basically, it means, oh, Millie said physical, personality, looks, money, status. Hilarious. Oh, man. But some of that goes into it. I'm going to actually break that down. Some of that goes into, you're not far off. You feel what I'm saying? But when we talk about attraction, it's about, evoking some sort of desire, likability, you somewhat draw people into you. You're drawn to certain people or certain things. You feel what I'm saying? So, I broke this down into 5 different types. And there's a lot of different things that go into these types. So, you might have other types but they fall under these 5 types. You feel what I'm saying? What up, DOC? You feel me? AW was popping. What's going on? So, yeah. So, we're going to get into all of these types. So, the first type of attraction that I'm going to talk about is physical attraction. Now, this is in no order of importance, but I'm just going to break them down. So the first type is physical attraction, right? I've heard this also been called aesthetic attraction, right? So basically what that is that you're just attracted to, someone physically. What up, Joe Blast? Was popping. So you're attracted to how they look physically. You understand how they look, how they're put together. You're attracted to the physical. You understand? Real simple. See, a lot of times guys think, and guys always get this confused, usually. They think that because you're physically attractive or physically appealing, or someone thinks you're physically attractive, that means that they're actually attracted to you sexually. Right? And that the sexual attraction is the next thing I'm going to talk about. But people think that because you're physically attractive, or a person may think you're physically attractive, that means a person is actually sexually attracted to them, which is false. So that means a woman can think you're physically attractive and still not want to have sex with you because she's not sexually attracted to you. You understand? So she can think you have a nice face, nice body, you dress well, all that other stuff, and she still will not have sex with you because she's not sexually attracted. Now, a person can be physically attracted to you and sexually attracted to you, but just because a person is physically attracted to you doesn't necessarily mean they're sexually attracted to you. You understand? What up, Jeffrey? What's poppin'? Renaissance Man was good. Jake from London was going on. So, and this is the funny part. This is what I wanted to bring up too when it comes to physical attraction. Do you know? Do you realize that a lot of straight men are physically attracted to other men? I'm going to say that again. A lot of straight men are physically attracted to other men. You understand? So a lot of times what happens is, like, for example, I was watching a video with He said pause, exactly. It's kind of moist. But anyway, I was watching this video with Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio, and I think it was Margot Robbie, I think her name is. They was promoting their film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the Tarantino film, right? So I'm looking at the comments under the video, and there are guys who are talking about how attractive Brad Pitt is, right? So they're physically attracted to him. So it's one thing for, let's say, for example, let's say you just see a guy and you're like, oh, this is a handsome dude, whatever, right? But if you're constantly looking at him, you're checking him out, you're drawn to his physical attractiveness, you are physically attracted to that guy. This is why I tell all these dudes, you have these like black pill dudes who on these message boards or make these videos about looks. You have these channels that focus on men's looks. Those guys are physically attracted to those men. You understand what I'm saying? This is why I be telling you guys, like, focusing on other dudes and how they look is moist. You feel what I'm saying? That's some moist behavior. So understand that you could have a straight guy who's physically attracted to another man. You feel what I'm saying? Now, it doesn't necessarily make you gay, because the thing is, if you're gay, that means you're sexually attracted to him. You feel what I'm saying? But it's still kind of moist. You feel what I'm saying? I just want you guys to understand that. What up, Miles is popping. But that's what I'm saying. This is why I'm explaining the different types of attraction, because you got a lot of dudes out here who are physically attracted to other men, who basically are admiring other men's physical attractiveness. So, part of that is how dudes end up having man crushes. You ever heard of a man crush? So that's part of it, but also it could also be his behavior too. But this is where you get man crushes. You feel what I'm saying? So I just want you guys to really think about that. So every time when I hear all these dudes, talking about guys' looks, and they have whole channels dedicated to rating men's looks and looking at men's looks and all that, I'm like, bro, you are physically attracted to that guy. You said, would you confuse that with admiring a man? Well, this is the thing. You can admire a dude like, oh, this is the guy, he's cool, I like what he's doing, I look up to this guy, that's one thing. But if you're checking out a guy's looks and you're sort of drawn into him because of his looks, that means you are physically attracted to that guy. You understand? What up, Isaac Nunez was popping, bro? So that's what I'm saying. You guys got to be careful about all that shit. That's why I'll be like, yo, all these dudes out here, checking out all these dudes, making channels about, guys' looks and all that. Those guys are physically attracted to those guys. Period. You feel what I'm saying? So that's that. So the first one is physical, physically attractive, right? Or physical attraction. Now the second type of attraction is sexual attraction. Right? What up, Game Show Jackson was popping. So the second type of attraction is sexual attraction. So that means that you actually are attracted to this person in a sexual manner. So that means you want to have sex with this person. So the thing is this, you could be physically attracted to a woman and also sexually attracted to her. You could also not be physically attracted to a woman, but you can be sexually attracted to her. Same thing goes for women. A woman could be physically attracted to a guy and also sexually attracted to a guy, but she could not be physically attracted to a guy, but she's sexually attracted to him. So sometimes a lot of these things overlap, but sometimes, it doesn't. So this is why when guys say, oh, well, it's all about looks, it's all about looks. No, it's not, because a woman can be sexually attracted to you even though she's not physically attracted to you. Why? Because when a person's sexually attracted to you, that means you're sexually appealing to them, which means that to that person, you have sex appeal. Sex appeal is not just designated towards looks. You understand what I'm saying? There could be something in your energy, something in your behavior, which I'm going to talk about later, that exudes that sex appeal for you. You understand? There's probably times where you've seen a woman or interacting with a chick where you're not really physically attracted to her. You don't even think she's all that, but for some reason you want to smash. That means you find her sexually appealing. That means you are sexually attracted to her. You may be talking to a girl or interacting with a chick who got some big ass lips, and you don't even think she's that hot, but you just thinking about her sucking your dick. You're sexually attracted to her. You understand? Man. Rise up. What are you talking about? This is the first time I'm ever doing this topic. What are you talking about? You talking about I'm repeating? This is literally the first time I'm ever doing this topic and breaking it down. You feel what I'm saying? And of course, there are times where you're going to have to repeat certain things because that's how you learn. You don't learn by hearing something once and that's it. You understand? Jake, you said when are you going to be able to call in? I'm going to let y'all call in another 10, 15 minutes. Like, I'm going to just get through this. I want you guys to understand. So again, sexual attraction is when you are sexually attracted to the person. Again, it's all about you thinking this person is sexually appealing, therefore you are sexually attracted to them. So for you guys who want to have more sex, this is why, I say go into Bad Boy membership. I have a whole program on how to increase your sex appeal. Because your sex appeal is the thing that makes a woman want to fuck you. Right? So a lot of guys, they be thinking, oh, I just got to look good. You could look good. You could be, she could think you're physically attractive and not be sexually attracted to you. So it don't do nothing for you. She'll check you out, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she's going to want to have sex with you. So the most important thing when it comes to the sex is how sexually appealing you are. What up? Juwan Don was popping. King Ramses, what up? Was good. So you got to understand it. So we up to number 3. So the first one was physical attraction. Second is sexual attraction. Now the third type of attraction is attraction because of your behavior. Okay? Attraction because of your behavior. Right? So this is where a person is attracted to you, a woman's attracted to you, or you're attracted to a woman or whatever, because of how you act, because of the things you say, because of the things you do. You understand? That'll make a woman like you. That'll make a woman be drawn into you. You understand? So the thing is that your behavior can make a chick like you, make her feel you. So you ever hear people say, "Oh, I'm a sapiosexual" or some shit that's supposed to be someone that's attracted to people who are intelligent. You feel what I'm saying? Let's say, for example, you're talking to a woman and you're seducing her, right? What happens is that because you're seducing her, because you're talking that shit, that's the thing that's going to make the chick be attracted to you. So your behavior is a thing that can draw the chick in, that can make the chick like you, that can make the chick desire you. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why your behavior is important. And on the flip side, your behavior can turn her off. You understand? So your behavior is another form of attraction. Now, the fourth type of attraction is when a person is attracted to you because of your resources. Okay? Because of your resources. So, your resources can attract a woman. Right? So, for example, this is when guys talk about money. They're like, oh, women want looks, money, and status. Your money can attract women, but they're attracted to the resource. You understand? Exactly. Gold diggers and all that other shit. They're attracted to the resource. So now, when I, a lot of times what will happen is a woman will have sex with you because you have a lot of money, but she's having sex with you because of the money. So she may not be sexually attracted to you, but she's having sex with you because you have money. So this is where guys get it confused. They think that, oh, well, if I get money, women will be attracted to me. No, they're attracted to the money, and because you have the money, they'll have sex with you to get to your money, to get to your resources. You understand? So they're trading the sex for the resource, but they're not necessarily sexually attracted to you. You understand what I'm saying? And you said it's probably basic sex too. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Also, this also goes on the flip side. So, for example, men also will be attracted to a woman because of her resources. So, for example, you may see a guy, or you've heard of guys who are, let's say, broke or whatever, and they fuck with a chick, and the chick lends them the car. She gives them the key to the house. You know, she gives them a bunch of money. You feel what I'm saying? So he's fucking with her because of the resources, right? Now this may, you know, this could be a chick he's attracted to, or a chick he's not really attracted to, you know, sexually. So again, a lot of this overlaps. He could be sexually attracted to her and using her for the resources, and attracted to her for the resources, or he could not be sexually attracted to her. He fucks her because he wants to get the resource. Randall Q, you said that's pretty rare. No, it's not. No, it is not rare, bro. No, it's not. See, Nez, you came in late. You talking about looks is the number one on the list for men. No. If I was to point out, and let me get to the end, and then I'll point out what I say with all this attraction stuff, because all of it has its place, right? So, you know, number 4 is resources. So a person will be attracted to you because of those resources. Now, the last form of attraction I have on here is attraction when it comes to friendship. Okay? Attraction when it comes to friendship. So you can be attracted to a person because you like them as a friend. You like being friends with them. So this can be your boys. Like you're attracted to being friends with this person because they're cool, they're fun to hang around. You know, y'all do some cool shit, right? You could be attracted. Let's say you could be attracted to a chick on some friend shit. You know, you may not even necessarily be sexually attracted to her, but she's a cool chick, so y'all just cool. You understand? Now, I wouldn't call the friend zone actual real friendship attraction, because the friend zone is really just, let's say, for example, a guy in the friend zone, he's just dealing with a woman who's using him. That's not really friendship. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about like actual friendship. Like you actually care about this person as a friend. You understand what I'm saying? T. Williams said, what about attraction to status? That falls under resources. That falls under resources because part of your status is also a resource. Because what happens is if you're at a certain status, your status is something that is a resource, let's say for the woman, to be able to gain certain things or to be in certain types of circles or whatever it is. So it's still resources. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So remember, I had number 1 is physical attraction, 2 is sexual attraction, 3 attraction by behavior, 4 resources, and 5 friendship. Right? So there's all these different types of attraction. Now again, a lot of these overlap. So you could have someone who is like a woman could think a guy is physically attractive, be sexually attracted to him, and also be attracted to his resources. Right? A woman could think a guy is sexually attractive, be attracted to his behavior, and be attracted to his resources. You understand what I'm saying? And see him as like a friend. Or a woman may be, just sexually attracted to a guy, and, she likes his resources. So it's all these different things that can go down. You understand? Or a woman could be just attracted to the guy's resources, but not really sexually attracted to him. So a lot of times you'll have women who are married, women who are in long-term relationships with guys who they're not really sexually attracted to, but they are attracted to his resources. You feel what I'm saying? But she's not sexually attracted to him. This is why you'll hear sometimes guys complain who are in long-term relationships or I would say marriages, who say, "Oh, we haven't had sex in a few months." You understand? Why didn't they have sex in a few months? Because she's not sexually attracted to him, but she's attracted to his resources. You feel what I'm saying? So my thing is, when we talk about this game, a lot of guys out there want women to be more sexually attracted to them. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to that, you have to make sure, or you have to know how to increase your sex appeal. You understand? So that's the most important thing. See, guys talk about looks is the most important thing. No, it's not. As far as getting sex from women, no, it's your sex appeal. You understand? Your sex appeal can derive from your physical attractiveness in certain situations, but it's not always the case. So the main thing would be your sex appeal, which is her being sexually attracted to you. You understand what I'm saying? That's the main thing. You feel me? But let me give out the call-in number if you guys want to call in. Call-in number is 646-481-3901. All right. Epic Dad, do you say that most guys struggle when attracting women? Oh, hell yeah. Most dudes struggle because most dudes don't understand attraction. That's the issue. Most dudes do not understand attraction. Especially when it comes to them wanting to attract a woman sexually, they don't understand attraction. You know what I'm saying? You, what's poppin'? Who this?
Oh, what's up? It's Jake from London.
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, man? Yeah, man, I'm glad you made the live stream today, man. So today I was actually scheduled to go on a date at 6 p.m. I reserved the table yesterday for a cocktail bar, and the female that I was supposed to go on a date with, some Indian girl. She's very smart. She's got like a high income. I'm 23, she's 26, so she's a lot older than me. We basically, it was 2 p.m. and we're supposed to be at a date for 6 p.m. So she sent me a text message saying, "I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to be one of those people and cancel." So she cancelled the date, and I said, "Yes, that's fine," and I just left it. Then she texted me, "Sorry," with an exclamation mark. Then I texted her back, and I said, "Yes, that's fine. Just get back to me when your schedule is better." And I just left it and I deleted all the messages. So what was your take on that?
So so you say you was going out to eat with this girl?
Nah, cocktail bar.
Okay. So
yeah,
All right. So you said you made reservations or something?
Yeah, I reserved the table. It's free. It was free to reserve a table.
Okay. And so y'all just gonna like chill and get drinks and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so this is the first date.
Yeah, this is the first date.
Oh yeah, she's done. That's charged. She's done. It's over.
That's charged.
Yeah, it's a wrap. See, this is the thing you guys gotta understand, right? So let me break it down for y'all. Think of your dating situations like a business, right? If you owned a company and you hired someone to come and work for your company and they didn't show up on the first date, what would you do?
Exactly, you fired them.
Exactly.
That's what happened,
Right. So that's all you do. So now, in another situation, let's say you've been having like a chick who you sort of been seeing, you smashed her and all that or whatever, and let's say I was supposed to hang out again. If she flakes, right, you don't necessarily need to charge her to the game, but you can sort of demote her because she's already been showing interest. Y'all been smashing, but you know she flaked this time. So now because she flaked, you demote her. You don't have to necessarily charge her, but then so you'll still, you know what I'm saying, you'll still see her once in a while. You'll still like kind of fuck with her, but you're not giving her the same type of energy because she's flaking now. But the only reason you're giving her another chance is because she's shown some interest already from the beginning. You see what I'm saying? But when it's a girl that you haven't met, really hung out yet, this is the first date, and she's flaking on the first date, you charge her immediately, like she's done. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, so she's supercharged, basically. She's gone.
Right,
Yeah.
like she's done. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I kind of I realized after I should have just left it when she texted me that, you know, I knew what I did was wrong when I texted her back, because I watched the old video of yours, an old live stream, and there was a similar situation. You said the same thing, like if this is your first day at Google and you're late, you know, it's done. It should be finished.
Right.
So I should have pretty much, you know, forgotten about it. Plus, I'm supposed to be meeting some other girl this Saturday who's showing more cooperation. She's not as attractive, but she's showing more cooperation, and she even said she wanted to fuck me. Basically, she said she wanted to do Netflix and chill. And she lives near me, so it's more convenient, and she seems more submissive. You see what I mean? This the Indian girl I was talking to, she seems, you know, she was cooperating in the beginning, but I just had a feeling, you know, she was going to cancel.
Right.
So pretty much, yeah, I should have. I'm definitely done with her, man. Pretty much.
Yeah. Keep that shit pushing, bro. Keep that shit fucking pushing. You know what I'm saying? Because again, when they flake on that first date, you understand what I'm saying? It's basically showing super low interest. You feel what I'm saying? So you just got to keep that shit pushing. Don't even indulge in that. Don't try to hit her back. Nothing. Just keep that shit pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I just forget about her.
Right. Pretty much, and then just move on to the next chick. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right, man.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, bro.
All right. Take care, man.
Peace. Later. Yeah, man. Don't be giving these chicks no second chances when they fucking flake on them first dates. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? Who this?
What's going on, Locario, bro?
What's poppin'? What's going on, bro?
Now, I just got two questions for you real quick, man. I know you're busy. So, first question. I got my brother here with me, too. His question is, how do you enhance sex appeal?
Well, first thing you got to do is go to badboymembership.com and listen to the entire program called How to Increase Your Sex Appeal. But I'll give you a tip real quick. So the thing is this. What I was did you hear what I was telling the caller earlier?
Yeah.
Right. So what I was telling him was, he said that he had a girl he was supposed to go on a date with, and she flaked. And so he was saying, should he charge to the game? Now, one of the things to increase your sex appeal is that you have to become a guy who is a high value dude that don't take no bullshit from women. So the way you do that is that you have to do things like charging a chick to the game when she acting funny, charging a chick to the game when she's flaking on that first date. You feel what I'm saying? So what happens is that doing that within itself increases your confidence, because it tells your subconscious that you deserve better than the situations that you're presented. So what happens is the next time you deal with a girl or talk to a girl or interact with a girl, you're coming at her with that energy. You're coming at her with that different energy. So then you start to interact with women differently than you were before, when you was giving all these girls chances, running behind them, chasing them, doing all that other stupid shit, right? So part of what increases your sex appeal is that you become a man whose confidence is at a different level when you start dealing with newer and newer women. You see what I'm saying? But it has to start with you taking those actions, and then those actions are gonna fucking dictate something to your subconscious. Is gonna tell you, hey, I'm going to only fuck with certain situations. So when you do run into another girl who, you know, you're feeling or whatever, you're trying to make something happen with, you've already conditioned your subconscious to react in that way to women, period. So when she starts dealing with you, she's gonna say, damn, I can't really fuck around with this woman, with this guy. Because this is the thing guys gotta understand. Women know the guys who they can you know, sort of bullshit with, and the guys they can't. You feel what I'm saying?
100%.
Like they know that, you know, generally. So what happens is, and sometimes what'll happen is this too. Sometimes a chick, she'll sort of try to test it, and then she'll end up losing out on you because she's trying to test you. Meaning, she'll like, let me flake on this guy and see what he do. But then she'll flake on you, and then you won't fucking call her again. You see what I'm saying? And what will happen is you'll have these are the type of girls who will end up calling you back like a few weeks later. You understand? So my, hey, what's up, blah blah blah, because she realizes, damn, I fucked up. He don't really play no games. But what's going to happen is you're gonna get with a chick who's smarter, and she's gonna recognize that from the beginning. So what happens is when you say, hey, come through to meet me here, she's gonna come through because she know that you ain't playing no fucking games. You see what I'm saying? And this is something you don't even have to say to them, but it's going to be inside you. It's going to be an energy you exude because you've been conditioning yourself to be that guy. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Talking to more women each day increase your sexual appeal?
Say that again?
Would you say talking to women on a daily basis could increase your sexual attractiveness?
I mean, it could, if in the sense that the more you do it, the better you get at talking to women. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, because you know how to talk to women better, you become more attractive because you know how to talk to women. You see what I'm saying? So that within itself helps you a little. Now, there are certain things you might need to fine tune as far as talking to them and interacting with them that can increase it. But generally, if you're talking to women, what happens is you become a better conversationalist when you're dealing with the chicks. Therefore, makes you more attractive to the women. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's a lot of things, but yeah, go on. You gotta get on that Bad Boy membership. I'm telling you, I got the whole program on that to tell you how to do that. Programs on flirting, building sexual tension, all that stuff you need to really make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I have one more question, real quick, man. Quick. Okay. Now, off the rip, I understand that I'm putting the person, what I'm about to say, the women on the pedestal when I say this, right?
Right.
And I know I shouldn't do that.
Right.
But I was just thinking, I was talking to my brother, I was like, we about to move to Las Vegas here in a couple of days. And I'm like, yo, if I'm going to Las Vegas and I say I see Nicki Minaj and I want to go stick to her, how would I approach that situation?
So how would you approach the situation of hollering at Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, or any famous female at that caliber, which like I said, that's a pedestal move right there off the rip. But,
right. Well, again, it's just like any other chick you talking to. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't. Again, it's anytime you're talking to a woman, it should be regular. It shouldn't be like you're sweating them, like you're like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm talking. Because when you have that energy where it's like, oh my god, I'm like so excited to talk to you, or I'm nervous to talk to you, whatever. That type of energy is not attractive to women, because you gotta understand something. Women are always looking for a guy who's either equal or better than her. You understand what I'm saying? And from her perspective. So if you're sitting there acting like you're excited to talk to her, you're basically telling her she's better than you. So then she has no reason to deal with you. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's what it is. You feel me?
Hell yeah. All right, bro. You keep doing what you're doing, G.
All right, man. I'm holla. Peace. Later.
All right.
Yeah, you got to talk to these chicks the same, bro. Don't be coming at them. You know what I mean? You said equal or better in terms of what? Just in general, like is equal or better in like the type of person you are. Can you fucking benefit her? You understand what I'm saying? That's how she's looking at it. What's poppin'? Who's this?
Yo, what's up, Locario?
What's going on, bro?
What's up? This is Brandon from Maryland.
Alright, what's good?
So I've had a couple questions I wanted to ask you. I've been calling the past week, but I know to reach you. So you mentioned in like the past that you've been with like women who were married or who had boyfriends, right? Yeah. So when you're in these situations, how low key are they about it, or are they like upfront about it? Because I was in a situation like this last month, and stuff went down, and I thought going in she would be like discreet about it, but she didn't try to hide anything, and it just caught me by surprise, like how open this was. So if you get what I'm saying, so like,
so you're saying you're fucking with a married chick and she was just like, not trying to hide it?
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's the thing. It all depends on her situation and also how much respect she has for a dude. You feel what I'm saying? So for example, let's say she don't really care about her man like that. You feel what I'm saying? Or he's a super simp, so he's gonna stick around anyway. She ain't got no reason to hide nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But generally though, a lot of times women will do it on the low because they don't necessarily want to mess their situation up. Because again, like I was saying earlier, some women who are married, they're attracted to their man for the resources. You feel what I'm saying? And maybe even his personality, his behavior, as far as his personality goes, but they're not really sexually attracted to him like that. So therefore, they'll sometimes cheat on their man with another guy for sexual reasons. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so this woman, she could be, fucking with you just on some sex shit. You know what I'm saying? But she maybe doesn't have any respect for a dude in other areas. She's just like, whatever, fuck this guy. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, she's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? She's not gonna really try to hide it or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So the crazy thing was, like, this was literally her bachelorette party. So, and we're also classmates. So like, how do I? Because I'm not even trying to make anything out of this, but like, just keep it cool, and when we're in class, we'll make it a big deal. Pretty much how it should be.
So you're saying that? Say that again. You said,
like, we are also classmates.
Okay, so y'all in college together or something?
Yeah, we're in grad school, so it's like we're in the same classes all day. So it's like.
And so what's your question? You saying how do you do what?
How do I go about that? Just keep it cool. Just not even make a big deal about it.
I mean, the thing is, what's the situation with you and her though? Like y'all are y'all consistently fucking around, or was it just like a one-time thing?
It was just a one-time thing, but we have always like had like that flirtatious relationship.
Right.
But like it never got to the point where anything could happen. So.
Right. Well, I would just suggest to kind of keep it pushing, truthfully, because you don't really want to be doing too much shit with a married chick, because you never know how much of a simp the dude is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so that's
true.
the thing, you know what I mean? Because usually, like, what happened was, chicks that I fucked with who were married back in the day, like, I probably fucked with them a few times, but it wasn't like I didn't see them all the time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't in class with them. I wasn't like in close proximity with them. So it was kind of like, I just do what I do and I keep it pushing. So, but just in general, the fact that you're seeing her a lot, and then if something happened where her man show up to your school one time, he's hiding behind the bushes, you never know. And so you just got to be very cautious with those situations. You know what I'm saying? So, So I would just say just kind of keep it chill on some like I would truthfully sort of like fall back on it, like me on some, look, we just cool. I see you when I see you. I say hi to embody you, and we cool. But I ain't really trying to like go in because you start doing that, and then she start catching feelings, and it's just a whole bunch of bullshit that could go down. You know what I'm saying? So
That's true.
you know what I mean. So just be careful. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
All right. All right. Thank you.
All right, man. I'm out. Peace. But yeah, that's the thing, man. You guys gotta stop fucking with these married chicks. You know what I'm saying? Because shit could go down, bro. Man, shit can go fucking down. Ridiculous. So let's go in the chat room. You said it's funny how it's okay for women to manipulate men who are simps and beta, which does not give the excuse to prey on them. Locario and other men does not bash women for their bad behavior. Because he said I don't bash women for their behavior. I accept their behavior and I do what I do as a man to make shit work for me, and that's what you should be doing. But anyway, what's popping, bro?
What's going on, Locario? This K Wills out of Detroit.
What's going on, bro?
You know, just a couple of quick questions, then you can give some insight on, just out of curiosity. So, I done had a number of times where I done met women off of Tinder and in the street. Like, when I meet them off of Tinder, it's straight to the point, hey, when you got time to meet up? But it's constantly making sure that they cooperate. You know, hey, if I ask you this, what's your number? You give me shit like that. And I've had a number of instances where I've even gone on a date, met a girl up for drinks or for sushi or something, kissed at the end of the date. I tell her, hey, text me when you get home or whatever, just to make sure she's still cooperating. And then they just disappear. It's weird.
Right.
I've had a number of situations where shit, they cooperate, even make a comment like you always asking for a lot of some type of bullshit like that, and then they disappear and unmatch me on Tinder and all kinds of bullshit. So what's up with that?
Well, this is the thing,
or
man.
They just get scared.
That's gonna happen regardless. You're never gonna ever like get to a point where. What up, EO in the chat? What's popping, bro? You're never gonna get to a point where you'll totally not deal with any of that shit. Now, the thing is, though, you can end up dealing with less of it to a certain extent. Based off of how much energy you're putting in the game, meaning playing the numbers game, interacting with a lot of different women, but also too, right? But also too. And like I was telling the other caller, it's about building yourself up on a consistent basis. So when you deal with women, they'll end up at the end of the day seeing you as more valuable. So what happens is this is what guys will do sometimes, because you make sort of like concessions and because you sort of give chicks chances and shit. What happens is that you end up making that the norm for you. And then you start doing that with more women, and then therefore they start treating you as if they're able to do that, and it's not a big deal. You understand what I'm saying? So
go ahead.
That's
what I'm saying. In these situations, I'm not making any concessions because even when I done met chicks in the street, and I don't know how you or other guys look at this, but when I ask a motherfucker like, hey, what's your this and that, what's your Facebook? And the bro will be like, that's too private and this and that. I kind of like charge them on that. Because A, you're not being cooperative, and B, you ain't that damn important.
Right. Right. And see, the thing is, if you're not making any of those concessions and doing none of that, the only thing left really is to up the numbers. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is. Because go ahead. What you saying?
No, because I was going to be two more questions. But go ahead. I want to hear you.
No, I was just saying that you're going to have to up the numbers because you got to understand something. First of all, you're going to always run into chicks who they're just all over the place. There's things they do that's out of your control that there's no matter what you do, no matter how cool you are, no matter how awesome you are, they just are all over the place. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is you just don't know that they're all over the place yet. You see what I'm saying? So it's automatic that it's going to happen. You see what I mean? But what happens is that the more women you talk to, right, the more you run into more women who's going to cooperate, more women who's going to be on point, more women who's going to really want to fuck with you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. That's why it's the numbers game.
Right.
That's why you gotta keep on hollering.
Right.
What do you make of women that actually take the time to go find your profile on Tinder and unmatch? Like,
You said they find your profile on Tinder and what?
and unmatch with you. I mean, what is like?
What do you
Is
mean?
that
Oh, like
some
so
psychological shit?
you're saying that you would match with a chick and then she'll just automatically unmatch?
Get that match, get the number.
Mm.
I've had some women who, because some of them try and come up with that we ain't chatting enough before we meet, that type of bullshit.
Right.
I've had some get mad at me because I ain't texting them fast enough.
Mm.
Like, one chick literally texted me, I'm doing other shit, so when I'm going to get back to texting, I'm going to get back to texting you.
Mm.
And she's saying this, oh, it was nice to meet you type bullshit.
Right.
You know,
Well, also you gotta understand. Women also auto reject, and like I talked about this before. Auto rejecting is when you automatically reject someone because you think that they're gonna reject you. So what happens is that so before you can sort of quote unquote play her, she's like, fuck this guy. You see what I'm saying? So she may be thinking, damn, well, this guy ain't texting me back. Maybe he's gonna like, you know, maybe I'm gonna go out with him and he's gonna fuck me and never call me again. So let me just call it a day with him now. You see what I'm saying? That's what people do. They do that to save their ego. You see what I'm saying? They do that so that they don't get hurt. You see what I mean?
That's psychological issue.
Right, exactly. That's insecurity shit. You feel what I'm saying? So that again, like I said, this stuff you can't control. It's just their own thoughts and feelings about the situation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And last question. There was a chick I met way back in December, and I texted her. She never responded, so it charged. Fast forward to damn near July. I don't remember who I be talking to, but she remembered my name. Looked up the date. She actually saw that she got the text, and she made comments like, "Oh, so you only text me one time, and that's it." I'm looking at her like, like shit, you know, like you didn't respond, so that was on you.
Right.
But she remembered me, and then man tried to make all these concessions. Even we was kissing and shit. Now, because the girl who she was with, her friend was hating like a motherfucker. That was just some weird shit there. And she had a dude who she was with. But, you know, I found it, you know, a little different that, oh, okay, she ran back into me, now she want to stick her tongue down my throat now. I still had to charge her, which I figured was going to end up happening anyway.
Right.
But, you know, she made a little side comment like, oh, you only text me one time, and that was it. You don't remember talking to him? I'm like, nah, I mean, like...
So this chick was a chick you texted like a few months ago, and then she hit you up out of the blue?
No, I seen her at the bar.
Oh, so you seen her at the bar, and then that's when she was talking all that shit.
Yeah, I didn't even. She was cute, so I was like, you know, I'll go up there and dance real quick. But I didn't remember talking to her. And she asked me what my name was. I told her what my name, and then she remembered all that shit. She remembered me talking to her.
Right. Well, that's just because you ran into her. That's why she, you know, she's talking all that because she knew that she was supposed to hit you back or y'all supposed to make something happen and it didn't happen. Now you there, so now she's like, oh, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like that's all that is. Because if she didn't see you that day, she wouldn't not text you back or anything. It would have just been whatever. You see what I'm saying?
I still had to charge her just because I was like, you know, what's your Facebook? And she was like, oh, I said, you still didn't give me your Facebook name. She was like, that's correct. So because of uncooperation, I had to charge her.
Right. And see, this is what you guys got to understand. There's going to be a lot of women. You got to understand something. There's going to be a lot of women who's going to be uncooperative because half of them is insecure, so they don't want to cooperate because cooperation means that they actually have to involve themselves in a situation to move forward and make something happen, and they're scared to do that. And two, you're gonna have some women who they're just plain old like miserable and all over the place, which is why it's hard for them to cooperate. Because understand when a woman's cooperating, it's them submitting. It's a form of submission, meaning that they have to be able to be vulnerable. You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of these women don't want to be vulnerable, especially in today's day and age. You know, you have a lot of women out there who they're just so caught up in a bunch of like feminism type of bullshit and the way society is, and they got women all, crazy with their ideologies of thinking that they're equal to men and all this other stuff. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that you got to understand that it's even more of a numbers game to find those women who's going to cooperate, but at the same time, constantly working on your shit, constantly working on yourself so that you're that most attractive dude. You see what I'm saying? So that when you do run into these chicks, it's almost like they're gonna be willing to cooperate and submit because they're like, damn, I'm finally dealing with a real man, and if I'm smart, I'm a fucking roll with this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you.
That's what it is.
100%. I feel you. Man, I appreciate it. Hey, and the next time I see a TV show called about relationships and they ain't got no dating or relationship coach on there, I ain't gonna listen.
Right. All right, bro.
All right.
Mahalo. Peace. Later. Oh, shit. Fucking touched the other dude. All right. So what up, people? Caller number 646 481 3901. Alright, why this shit don't be? Yo,
Mr. Locario, what's good, man?
what's poppin'? Who's this?
I'm just Jay from Miami.
Alright, what's going on?
Yo, one thing I do want to say, man, with what you said is that when you get a chick number, hit like you said on to text her like the next day. I do agree with that because I think if you wait like 7 days, 10 days, the chick is not going to want to talk to you anymore. So I've actually took that advice from you, and it's been working. You know what I mean? So if I get a chick number, I don't text her the same day. I text the next day, and then set up a date. You know what I mean? So far, I've seen that work instead of sometimes, because I fucked up on a lot of bitches, man. Like, I left a lot of puts on the table by waiting a whole week and fucking 10 days to fucking text them. By the time I text them, their interest kind of fell off. You know what I mean? So,
oh, yeah, of course. That's what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Like, if any guys are listening right now, man, those guys are listening. If you mad at you, you doing all that bullshit game with it, a week, 10 days, that's just not going to work out, man. If you're doing that shit, you're leaving a lot of puts on the table and screw it up. You know what I mean? Because I'll learn from you from that part. And then so let's say if you go out on a date with the chick, right? Let's say you go out with her on a Sunday, and then the next day she want to go out with me again. Because I met her, she went out on a Saturday, and she hit me up, let's go out on a Sunday, but I told her I was more tempted because I don't want to first me and all that shit. So what do you think? Is it okay to go out on a date with the chick back to back?
I mean, well, generally I would say no, because you don't want to like, one, you don't want to be like too available too soon. You understand? Because when it comes to you dealing with the woman, right? You want to, and this is what I say, it depends. Because let's say if a girl is in town for like a week, then that's understandable. Or if you're out of town and you only, you know what I'm saying, then that makes sense, because y'all only going to be chilling with for a week or so, right? But if it's a situation where, you could see her next week or whatever, just wait till the next week, because what it is that you don't want to, and I talked about this in my Bad Boy Membership Program, where I talk about like having a woman be loyal or get emotionally attached to you, is that you don't want to give a woman too much attention too soon, because she needs to earn your attention.
Earn that shit.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Right. So if she likes you, she'll see you the next week. You feel what I'm saying? So just be like, yeah, I'll hit you up next week or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But you don't want to give a woman too much of your attention, because one, she didn't earn it, and two, that's when a lot of times chicks will start acting funny and taking you for granted, because you're so available. You feel what I'm saying?
Available.
Right. You see what I mean?
Okay, well, I guess I'm in the right thing, because we went out on a Saturday, and then she hit me up the next day on a Sunday. She's like, let's go out again. But I told her I was doing something with my friends. I guess I kind of passed that shit test, I mean.
Right.
And one last thing, man, like, why do like a lot of females, man, like they be going out, they wear the tight-ass fucking shorts, and the way they be dressing up, and then when you go and trying to holler at them, they acting all fucking weird. Like, I feel like they're trying to manipulate guys. Like, why females dressed up a certain way, going out in public, and then they expect guys not to come up and talk to them. Like, why is that for?
No, they want guys to talk. They just want the guys that they want to talk to them to talk to them. You see what I'm saying? So if you approach a woman and she's, sort of giving you an attitude, she ain't really trying to talk to you, that just means she's not trying to talk to you. But if another guy she wanted to talk to comes up and talks to her, she'll talk to him. So it all depends on who's talking to her. You see what I'm saying? And then again, this is why
That's
I say
what it is?
What I said again?
That's what it is?
Yeah, pretty much. That's literally
and shit like that?
that's literally all it is.
That's all it is.
That's because you got to understand something. Women, they're going if a guy they like approaches them and they want to talk to him, they're attracted to him, whatever it is, they'll talk to that guy. They'll have a conversation. They'll give the guy the number, all that other shit. But that same girl, if another dude comes up who she doesn't want to talk to, she's not going to talk to him. And what will happen sometimes is she'll even act rude to him because a woman judges her worth based off of the guys that approach her. So if, let's say, like a bummy ass dusty dude approaches a woman, she's going to have an attitude with him, not only because she doesn't want to talk to him, but because she's offended that that guy would approach her. Because what it says to her is, I attract bummy guys. You see what I'm saying? This is why I tell guys you have to work on your appearance, work on your mouthpiece, all the other stuff, because just off the mere fact that you're on point, that's going to make her more receptive to you, because she's like, oh, this on point guy is approaching me. But if you're the type of guy who dresses kind of goofy, you don't really know how to talk to a girl, when you approach the chick, you feel what I'm saying? Then she's not gonna want to fuck with you. Exactly. EO, shout out to EO in the chat. EO know what I'm talking about. EO dresses fly in his sleep. You feel what I'm saying? So EO know what I'm talking about, because I'm sure EO is, when he talks to women, they're receptive to him because he got his whole shit down pat even before he opened his mouth. So that's the type of energy you need.
Right. I mean, the thing about it, for example, females, because I watch EO channels all the time.
Right.
But the thing about it all depends on the type of the female. Some females doesn't want a guy that's all dressed up like EO with the suit on and shirt on and all that shit. Some of the older girls, they want a dude with a fitted hat on or just like wear normal clothes on. I think
right, exactly. It depends. It depends on the woman. See, guys in there, they're like, oh, so looks matter. No. This is what you got to understand. Your looks matter to whoever it matters to. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right. That's what dudes got to understand. Like, because like you just said, you could be a guy who's, with his suit on, and then that girl is attracted to the guy who has the fucking hat backwards and shit. And then vice versa. You feel what I'm saying?
Like that, know what I mean?
Right. So all it is really is it's about you being on point regardless of, however you're presenting yourself, but you have to present yourself on point. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing that dudes got to understand, is that when you do that, because you're not going to get every chick, because remember, every chick is not going to be attracted to your look, all that other stuff. She's not going to be attracted to your behavior or whatever. You see what I mean?
Nothing wrong with that too, know what I mean? Like, I think the thing about it, we all have our entitlement, know what I mean? So if a girl I think like if a girl only wants to date white guys, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Even me personally, I don't like black chicks. That's my preference. So if a chick doesn't like you, don't take it personal, because we all have our own preference.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Nah, real talk.
Yeah, but I mean the thing about it, that chick, man, like when I saw her at the Walmart, she had fucking, her short was mad short. You couldn't see her fucking ass cheeks, man. So I went and talked to her. She was acting all fucking weird. I'm like, yeah, fuck that bitch, man. But you would imagine, like, I thought she was a stripper or some shit like that, but she was stripping. I guess, I don't know. But it just, I find it kind of weird how some females, their way they dressed up, because I was thinking maybe sometimes they do it for attention, but you're not saying they don't do it for attention. They don't do it for attention?
No. They do it for They do it for attention, but again, they want the attention they want. You understand? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, for example, let's say you going out to the club, right? You want to get attention from women, but you want to get attention from the 8, 9s, and 10s, right?
Right.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. The women are the same way. Women want to get attention from the top guys, the guys that they feel are the most attractive dudes. So if a chick is going out there and she's getting attention from guys who she's like, most of the guys she's getting attention from is dudes who she's not attracted to, then she's gonna, have that standoffish type of energy when it comes to dealing with the guys. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's what it is.
All right, man. But thanks for all your advice, man. As I said, when I meet a chick now, what I do, I set up something with them real quick, and then once I set up the date, then I wait a week to text them. But the first time you meet a chick, man, we that whole week, because I left a lot of push on the table, man. You have no idea, man. Since I met you, like, I listened to your shit, I met a chick, hit her up the next day, set up a day, because before I would wait like a whole week, and then by the time I hit them up, they will be on.
Yeah, man. When you first meet a chick, hit her up the next day. By the next day, set up a date, and then once you go on that date, once you hook up with her, whatever it is you're gonna do, just hit her up that next week, and then just keep doing that same shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but holding that whole week shit, man, that shit won't work, man.
Right.
Straight up.
Nah, real talk, bro.
Man, good looking out, man.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, bro.
All your help, man.
All right, peace. Later. Yeah, man. That's crazy. What Costa is talking about? Costa is talking about. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, what's good, man? This started the pit, bro.
What's going on?
Man, I've had two pressing questions. I've been trying to get that answer for the longest time. My first one is, like, how many times, like, do you have to fuck a chick to be considered memorable in her eyes?
So you saying how many times to fuck her to make her sort of like sort of want to fuck with you and be attached to you and all that other shit?
Yeah, kind of like that.
I would say at least twice. You understand what I'm saying? I look at it as you smash a chick twice to get her to sort of latch onto you. You feel what I'm saying? Because look, because you could, if you fuck a chick, one time, you see her, you fuck her one time, that's cool and all that. But it's just that one time, so it's kind of like it could be a one night stand. It's just that one joint. But if you get her to fuck you again, that's more investment on her part. That's more attachment on her part. You see what I'm saying? And so now, because I always look at it like this. I say a chick is on my team once I fucked her the second time. You feel what I'm saying? If I fuck her just once, it's like, okay, we smashed once, but I say 2 times is it. You feel what I'm saying? At least 2 times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I asked that question because it's like women's minds, they can change really fucking quick. They're fickle as like shit.
Right.
And so it's like, if you fuck them one time and then you see them 2 weeks later, and then you're trying to get it popping, they'll say some shit like, "Oh well, that was a long time ago. I'm a different girl now." So it's like, what is considered a long time in a girl's mind from when you last fucked her, where she'd probably still be in that same frame of mind to want to fuck you again?
Well, that's the thing. Usually, if the chick don't want to mess with you again, it's just, she lost interest. You know what I'm saying? Or she's, totally about some other dude or whatever it is. So it's not necessarily a specific time frame. You feel what I'm saying? She's just not into you like that no more. You feel what I'm saying? She's not really feeling the same way. So therefore, she's just moving on. You feel what I mean? It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that shit could happen in 2 days or 2 weeks, 2 months. It could be whenever. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on if she's interested in you or not. You feel what I'm saying?
That's interesting. I guess, okay, so my last question is, what is the difference, okay, like, so you're trying to talk to a chick, right? So you're running this, like, real smooth-ass game and all that kind of shit. Like, what's the difference between having a smooth mouthpiece and, like, not just kind of lying to her and, playing games and being too opinionated? Like, is there, like, a line between the two and getting what you want?
As far as, so you're saying there's a difference between having a good mouthpiece and then just, like, kind of bullshitting the chick and playing games and all that other stuff?
I mean, yeah, there's that, but it's like she could like everything that you're saying, and then you say one thing that sounds just controversial, and now she just kind of on your ass, and she just kind of totally shut down. Like, what's the difference between having just like smooth and being quote unquote too controversial, if that even exists?
Well, the thing is this: part of having a good mouthpiece is being able to be aware and listen to what's going on with the chick. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes what'll happen is, guys. Well, one thing is first you gotta have your own agenda. Like, what am I trying to do with this girl? What do I want to happen? What do I want to make go down? Then, once you understand what your agenda is, then you use your mouthpiece, you use your actions or whatever you're doing in order to accomplish that goal. You see what I'm saying? So now what happens is that if you're, let's say for example, you talking to a chick, right? And let's say you just want to smash it at night, right? And let's say she's like, let's say she's I don't know, she loves animals and she hates people who wear fur and kills animals for whatever, right? So if you trying to smash and you flirting with her and she's feeling you, right? It would be stupid of you to, bring up or even have conversations about, fur coats and all this. You understand what I'm saying? Like, let's leave that out. You know what I'm saying? Why am I even talking about that with you when I know that's some issue that's going to get you off of where I'm trying to take you? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but isn't that kind of like being a chameleon there and kind of like lying to her in a sort of way?
No, because the thing is this. Again, it's about being aware of your goal. You understand? My goal isn't to discuss animals and fur with you. My goal is to fuck you. So if I know that I'm trying to fuck you, right, and what I'm talking to you is about me flirting with you to get you to that point, because understand this. The girl wants to fuck me too. But it's my responsibility to create the situation for us to fuck. So if I'm talking about some shit that don't need to be talked about, that means I'm fucking it up for me and her. You understand? Because I have to save her from herself so that she doesn't get emotional about some bullshit so that we can get the job done. You see what I'm saying? Now, if there's a situation where, let's say you would for some reason need to talk about it or it would come up in conversation, that's one thing. But if you know you don't necessarily need to talk about it, you don't need to talk about it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there's no reason for you to talk about it. You see what I mean? So by not talking about it, you're making the transition go smoothly. Because there's a lot of times I've been with chicks, we talking about some stuff, and I recognize the type of girl she is by listening to what she's saying, right? So what happens is that if I'm trying to smash tonight, right, then I'm just doing whatever I'm doing to get to smash tonight. Now, if the situation was different, let's say for example, this was a girl, again, because this is coming from my agenda. Let's say, for example, there's a girl who I'm looking at her where I'm not necessarily looking at her as just a fuck tonight, but I'm looking at her like, I could probably like do some more shit with this woman, and based off of her cooperation with me or how we relate, I may bring up that fur shit or bring up that animal shit to see how she's going to react, because I'm thinking a little bit more long term. But if my goal is for tonight and just to fuck her tonight, there's no reason for me to be doing all that, because all I'm trying to do is fuck. You see what I'm saying? So it's not lying because she didn't ask me about no fur and animals. I'm just not bringing up no fur and animals because I know based off of how she's acting, that is something that'll trigger a situation to get her emotional about some bullshit. You see what I mean? Now, if she asks me about it, right, I'm not going to lie about it and say, oh yeah, I'm agreeing with you, because no, I'm not going to lie about shit, but I'm going to curb the conversation so that we don't get into a conversation like that. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what the game is about, because what it is, let's say she says, hey, what do you think about like people who wear fur? Like, I don't really like people who wear fur and all of that. And I'll look at her and be like, girl, why are you asking me all these goofy ass questions? Anyway, so, what's popping with you tonight? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not lying to her. I'm not like giving her a bunch of information. I'm sidestepping the conversation to get back on track to where I'm trying to take her. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think I mostly understand. It just seems, okay, so it's like chicks can kind of feel when you're like scared to talk about certain things because scared because they know that you're scared, like not getting the ass. So then, how does that come into play? Like you just
no. But that's what I'm saying. You're not. No. You're not scared to talk about it. You got to understand there's a difference. You're not talking about it because you're scared to talk about it. You're not talking about it because you know talking about it, right, is going to lead the conversation in a direction where you're not trying to take it. You got to understand you're the one who's directing the conversation. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that you're directing the conversation in a way so that you can make it to where the situation can go down the road where you want it to go. You feel what I'm saying? So you're thinking about it in the sense of you're thinking about it in the sense of you're trying to sort of like say things because you feel like you should talk about this or you should be having these conversations because it could be brought up. What I'm saying is that you are the controller and director of the situation. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. What I'm explaining to you is, again, that's why I said you have to have your goal in mind first. Whatever your goal is, you work from that. So me talking about that other stuff goes against the goal. So even if she brings it up, I can direct the fucking conversation anywhere I want it to go. Because she could be like, oh, so, why do you do you think that it's right for people to, kill animals and wear fur or whatever and all this other stuff, right? And I could be like, well, what's right and what's wrong is subjective. So some people might think it's right, some people might think it's wrong. But anyway, so, where'd you get that dress from? That shit is sexy as hell. What's going on? You see what I'm saying? I'm just directing the shit where I'm trying to take it. You see what I mean? So I don't have to get into no fucking conversation with her about that shit. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not like let's say for example, I don't care about people making fur or let's say I think it's a cool thing. I'm not gonna lie to her and say I think it's not cool to get her on my side, but I'm not going to have the conversation. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm choosing not to have the conversation because I'm choosing to go in a different direction so that I can accomplish the goal I'm trying to do. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, so you're just saying it's like just focus on not fucking up the actual vibe and just save that talk when it's time to just have that talk.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's to feel like you have to have the talk so you can avoid whatever else in the future, just to feel like you have to be honest about something that doesn't really matter in the moment.
Right, that's what I'm saying, because what you gotta understand is this. When you're dealing with a woman, it's about her feelings is the thing that is going to drive her to want to get sexual. So if she's in a certain mood, sex ain't gonna happen. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that you need to know how to navigate situations in order to make this shit go down. Because this is the thing, you can have an argument with a chick and all this other stuff, and you can know how to turn it around back to getting her to like want to fuck with you. You could do that. But what I'm saying is that by doing that, you're just making the shit harder for you. You're just giving yourself one more step to go through to get the job done. So what'll happen is, let's say for example, I could be talking to a girl for 15, 20 minutes and then get her to leave out the bar and come back to my place or make it happen. Or I could sit there and talk to her for another hour, arguing about the bullshit, then try to bring it back and then leave out with her. So now I wasted a whole hour and a half doing that bullshit. For what? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's no point. You feel what I'm saying? So this is why I say you have to listen to the woman, figure out what's going on with her. Also, make it to where you understand your goal. So you're not figuring her out to try to appease her. You're figuring her out because you're trying to do what you need to do to get what you want to get accomplished. That's what I'm saying. You see what I mean?
Yeah. You know, to come together instead of apart and cause controversy.
Right, exactly. Because look, if you're gonna say some controversial shit, that's cool and all, but again, it still has to be brought back to the seduction. It still has to be brought back to the sexual tension. You see what I'm saying? So it has like for example, I remember I was talking with this girl and she asked me some like political question about Obama or some shit or whatever, and then or she said something about Obama, and I disagreed with her about what she was saying, and then I noticed that she was starting to she was like getting all hype because, you know, I disagreed with her as far as like she was like getting angry. And then I turned it around and made a joke about it. I said, listen, you just talking about Obama, because it was a white girl I was talking to. I was like, you just talking about Obama because you like black dudes. You want to fuck Obama, don't you? And she starts laughing and shit, and then we get back on track to flirting. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what I mean by you want to make sure that you're steering the direction of the conversation in the way where you want it to go to achieve your goal. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, so if it's not going to serve the objective, then why the fuck is it?
Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not talking about you lying to the girl or you scared to. No. It's not about that. It's about you're doing a certain thing to you know, steer the conversation in a way to where you want to get your objective done. You feel what I'm saying? This is why I tell guys it's very important to practice talking to women, practice your mouthpiece, because that's very important to know how to do that type of shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because sometimes I would be controversial only because it gets her more emotionally invested in that, you know, can work. But sometimes, well, there are those 2 times where it's like they just really get really fucking pissed and they just really want to fucking fight you over. That's because you lost control of the conversation. You see what I'm saying? So if you want to do something controversial just to like stir up, you know, some emotions or whatever, that's cool. But you still need to remember, you still have to be in the driver's seat. You still have to be the one directing the direction of the conversation. That's all on you. So if it gets out of hand where she gets all pissed off, that's your fault for making that happen. So what I usually say is don't even go down that route, but if you do go down that route, you need to know how to bring it back. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
That's what it is, man. You know what I mean?
Alright, man, thanks.
Alright, bro. I'm holler at you. Peace. Alright. So what's popping, people? We got locker room in the building. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, this is Dave.
What's going on, bro?
Not much. Hey, I had 2 questions to ask. Like on Tinder, what's a good first message to send? I got to message somebody on Tinder, and also how you get a woman to open up conversation-wise? Like, what type of questions do you ask?
So you said what's a good first message to send a chick on Tinder?
Yeah.
Anything that has to do with y'all getting together, that needs to be the first message always. So, for example, or it could be a message that's leading to strict, like directly to that. So, for example, for example, if you're saying you match with a girl, you text her, hey, what's up? What are you doing this weekend? Let's get a drink. That's the first thing you ask her, because you want everything she's responding to be about that. You see what I'm saying? Or you could be a little bit more indirect. You can say, hey, what are you up to tonight? Or what are you up to this week? And then she replies, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Okay, cool. So when are you free? We should get together and get a drink. You see what I mean? Everything should be about you and her getting together. No, none of this, hey, what's up? How you doing? What's going on? Like, none of that regular shit. Just when are we getting together? You know what I'm saying? That needs to be the first joint, because you don't want to waste time with these chicks. You see what I'm saying?
All right, yeah, I understand. So what about type of stuff you can ask to make a woman, talk to you? Like, what type of questions you ask?
Say that again?
What type of questions should you ask to, have a woman open up to you?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean open up to you?
Like a lot of times you might talk to a woman and the conversation ain't really going nowhere. Like you ran out of things to say, and she not really bringing that to a conversation.
So you're talking about when you're on the date?
Yeah.
Okay. So the thing is this. One, it's not about having her open up to you. It's about you getting information out of her. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning, and this is what I mean too. It should be directly correlated to what you want. You understand what I'm saying? So, for example, let's say you want to fuck with a chick who, like, let's say you like chicks who ain't got no kids or who fucking got money, they doing they thing. Let's say you like a chick who knows how to cook. You like a chick who knows how to clean. Those are the questions you ask her because you want to get information that pertains to what you want. So you on the date, you be like, yo, so you know, like you like cooking? Like what do you cook? You understand? And then she be like, oh yeah, I love cooking. I cook this, I cook that. You understand? So now you're getting her to talk to you, but you're getting information that benefits you. That's all you really need to think about. So if you're saying you're running out of stuff to say or talk about, that means that you haven't thought about what you want from the chick. So think about what you want from the girl, and then those are the questions you ask. Those are the things you talk about. So it's not about you getting to know her. It's about you getting information about her that's going to benefit you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see.
And that's going to give you all the stuff you need to ask. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. All right, man.
All right, bro?
Yep.
All right, man. I'm out. Peace. Yeah, man. So what's popping in the chat, bruh? Yo, what's popping? Who this? You.
Hello?
Yo, what's popping? Who this?
Yes, Nez is London.
Nez, what's going on, bruh? What's the deal?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How you been?
I'm chilling. What's going on with you?
Yeah, no, so I had a little quick question, a couple of topics I want to talk about. The first one is basically I met this chick at a birthday party back in April, and we exchanged numbers and stuff, and we were talking on WhatsApp for a period of like a week or two, and she was like sending me some pictures of her like paintings and stuff like that, because she said that she paints as a hobby. And you know, we were flirting back and forth. Right. And then I sent her a message, and she didn't respond to it. And I thought about it for like until last week, a few days ago, last week. And I sent her a message. I was like, "Have you been partying up this summer?" And then like, as soon as she read the message, she blocked me on there for some reason. I don't know why. So I just wanted to ask, like why do you think? Is it because, you know, I left too much of a gap, or what?
So wait, you said you met this chick in April?
Yeah.
And so when was the first time you hit her up?
I hit her up like a day or two after.
Okay, so you hit her up a day or two after you met her, and then what happened?
We were texting back and forth, but she lives in another town, like quite far away. So we were texting back and forth, and then you know, we was kind of flirting and stuff on WhatsApp, and I sent her a message, and then she didn't respond to it, and then I ended up not saying anything after that. Kind of forgot about her a bit until a few days ago when I messaged her again, and then she blocked me.
And so why are you messaging this girl for?
Nah, because I was gonna ask like if she's around, if she wants to meet or something.
Why didn't you ask her to meet when you first got her number back in April?
Because she was busy like working and stuff.
So you asked her and she said she was busy working?
No, I already knew that she was busy working, so I didn't ask her back then.
So wait, so you assumed she was busy, which is why you didn't ask her?
Yeah, because she told me she was busy. Like when I spoke to her face to face at the party.
Bruh, you look. First of all, you're spending way too much energy on this girl. Like this, it's August right now, and you say you met this chick in April, and y'all were going back and forth on the phone for how long?
For like 4 or 5 days.
And what were y'all talking about?
Like we were just talking about random stuff. Like I was trying to flirt a bit, and she was
flirting back, and she was sending me like pictures of stuff that she painted, like flowers and stuff.
Oh my goodness, bruh. You gotta get straight to the point with these chicks, man. This is ridiculous. If you get a chick's number, hit her up and set a time to see her. That's it. Don't be fucking texting a girl talking about her paintings and her life and all that shit. It's you text her, hey, what's good? When are you free so we could get together? That's all you need to be talking about.
Right, yeah, but the thing is, like, you and Miles keep saying that the first thing you should text the chick is asking her when she's free to meet up, but there's all these other groups I'm a member of on Facebook, like these pick-up groups who apparently have a lot of students who do well. They keep saying that you can't ask them when they're free, when they're available to meet straight away. You have to kind of build up to it and stuff, talk for a bit, and like fight the emotions and flirt a bit on text.
Bruh, you did that with this girl. What happened?
I think maybe I said something wrong.
No, you. Look, let me tell you something. Most of these dudes don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Let me break this down to you. When you're dealing with a chick, right? Look, women will use you for other things. She's using you for attention. And now that she's done with your attention, she blocks you. This is what happens. So this is why, see, what you got to understand is this. When we tell you to set up something, it's not because we're saying that the girl's going to actually see you. It's to see if the girl is actually interested. So if she's not interested, you'll know quickly because she won't see you. If she is interested, you'll know quickly because she will see you. See, when you're talking to a girl back and forth and you're giving her all this attention and you're going, doing all this other stuff, what happens is that you have no idea if this girl is interested in you sexually. So in this situation, this girl was not interested in you sexually. She just used you so that you could look at her paintings, talk to her about her bullshit and all this other stuff. And now when it comes time for you to want to make something happen, she blocks you.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that as well, because she blocked me on WhatsApp and I got pissed off, and I sent her a message on Viber saying "fuck you too, bitch," and then she blocked me on there as well.
That's what I'm saying. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? And you know why you have that energy is because you've invested so much time. And this is what I'm telling you guys. You should not be investing all of this time with these women. You meet a chick, you get her information, you set up the date quickly. If she's not trying to do it, you ain't invest no time really. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay, but the thing is, like, these guys in these pickup groups, they're saying that the way to get them like more interested in you is to kind of build up to it over text.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever done laundry?
Yeah. Okay.
Can you, if your clothes are dry, you can put your clothes in the dryer, and then you open the thing and it's dry. Do you need to put more money in the machine, or do you need to dry it more, or is it already dry?
No, it's dry. Right?
Okay, so if a woman is interested in me, why do I need to talk to her more to get her more interested? She's already interested. You understand what I'm saying? If a girl isn't interested in me, right, talking to her more isn't going to make her interested. Do you understand what I'm saying? The only situation where talking to a chick more is going to make her more interested is if she's sort of wishy-washy about you, meaning she's not totally not into you, but she's not all the way there. But most of the time, those chicks are time wasters anyway. So what I'm saying to you is, if you meet a girl today, you get her number, you hit her up tomorrow. When you hit her up, you say, yo, when are you free so we can get together and spend more time, right? Her response is going to tell you if she's interested in you or not.
But I've done that already, but that doesn't work either. Like, all the chicks I've messaged straight away saying, yo, let's meet up. They've all either not replied or
no. That means it did work. It worked perfectly. You know why? That showed you those women weren't trying to fuck with you.
Yeah, but Todd Valentine says that you should send at least 3 or 4 messages like building up to it first, instead of just saying, yo, yeah, when you agree, let's meet up, and then the chick says no, and then the vibe kind of dies down, and then you have to ask again and again and again. Well, not again.
Wait, you have to ask again. Wait, hold on. Why would you ask a woman again who told you no?
No, because some guys do that. They keep asking, like if a chick tells them no, they ask like 2 days later, or 3 days later. I'm not saying I do it, but other people do it.
Why would you ask a woman who blatantly reject you? Why would you ask her again?
No, because sometimes they say, you know, I'm busy on this day, or you know, I have school or I have work or something, and then they don't like.
No. You said they would tell you they're not interested, and you would ask again. I'm saying if the chick tells you she's not interested, why would you ask her again?
No, I didn't mean they say they're not interested. Like sometimes some guys ask chicks out on dates over text, and then the chick says I'm busy on that day, or I'm busy, I'm working, or I've got school or whatever. And then the guy 2-3 days later, he sends a message asking, you know, let's meet on Saturday or this day or.
Oh, so you're saying like the guy is basically chasing a girl. That's what you're saying?
Yeah. Instead of doing that, Todd says that you can kind of build up the vibe, the tempo of the life, kind of fight the emotions and kind of build up to it, build up to asking her out on dates, by sending a few light text messages here and there.
But this is what I'm asking you. Why do you need to build up to ask a chick out who is initially interested in going out with you already?
She may be in 2 minds though.
Huh?
She may be in 2 minds, like I'm sure.
You said she may be in 2 minds? What are you talking about?
Yeah, like she may be 50-50 on it. If you just ask her direct, she may be 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
She may be in 2 minds, as opposed to if you kind of build up her emotions a little bit.
Right. So let me ask you a question. Instead of wasting time dealing with a chick who got to make up her mind, where half the percentage is she may say no still, why don't you just talk to more women who's going to actually say yes?
But those women are few and far between. It's
no,
like
they're not.
1 in 200.
1 in 200, bro. What? Oh my goodness. This is why dudes gotta have game. This is why guys have to fucking have game. It is not no 1 in 200. You feel what I'm saying? It is not 1 in 200. And on top of that, what you gotta understand is, this is what you gotta understand. Most women know within the first few minutes whether they want to have sex with a dude. What happens is, if you fuck it up, meaning if you do shit to basically make her change her mind, that's a different situation. Now, what happens is, usually you'll meet a girl who is initially interested in you, but you keep talking, you keep texting, you keep doing all this other shit, and then she ends up losing interest. So, you might have had a girl who wanted to fuck with you on some sex shit, but she lost interest because you were like, well, I gotta talk to her and build all this rapport and do all this other stuff and all this other crazy shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's the mistake I made with that chick, because we were kind of flowing back and forth, and I said to her that I was going to punish her for something that she said, and she reminded me about it afterwards. She's like, oh, you said you were going to punish me for this thing, I hope you change your mind. And I was like, no, I never changed my mind. And she's like, well, that's a good character trait to have. And I thought, like, I wanted to sexualize it afterwards, so I was going to be like, you know, I'll bend you over my knee and spank you like a little schoolgirl until you. And
so hold on. And so between hold on. And so between all of this, you didn't say let's meet up?
No.
Oh my goodness, y'all! I'm telling y'all gonna learn soon. These women, they will use you for all of that attention. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Y'all don't understand this. Women will fucking use you for your attention, and she used you for your attention. You understand what I'm saying? So you talking all of that sexy shit. Okay, cool. So now she's using you for all of that stuff. This is what you have to understand. You have to get women to invest. You have to get women to comply. You have to get women to do shit. So what happens is you're paying her all this attention, so she don't actually need to do anything. So this is why you got to call her in or hit her up, say, yo, let's meet up. You understand? I tell guys, don't give women any attention until y'all actually face to face. You feel what I'm saying? All that extra shit. All you got to do is meet a chick, get her information, or you meet a chick online, or you match with a girl online, get her information or whatever, set a date, and then don't talk to this chick until the day of the date. Confirm the date. See her when you're face to face. Then that's when you do all that talking. All that shit you was doing, talking about I'm gonna spank you and do all that other stuff. Do that in her face.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. I matched with a chick on Bumble who messaged me the other day. She lives in another town, not too far from here. And she sent me a message saying, "Hey, love," and I replied back saying, "Hey, trouble." And she's yet to respond. She looks quite good, but I wanted to ask you about that as well, because I was kind of in two minds about whether I should go direct to you, like when you're free so we can meet up. And I screenshotted the conversation and posted it to those Facebook groups, and all the coaches there were telling me, "Oh, you shouldn't, ask a girl directly to meet. You should talk a little bit first, and
Yo, these dudes, I swear to fucking God, what is going on with these motherfuckers? These dudes like wasting time. That's all that is. These motherfuckers love wasting time. Bruh, there's times where I've met women, had sex with them within 10, 15 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? You don't need to. In fact, a lot of times, and I've had women tell me this, I meet women off of Tinder, I meet women, in the street, whatever, and the number one fucking thing they tell me, they're like, yo, these guys just talk all day. She was like, I saw, there was this one chick I went out with, this dude was talking to her for 2 weeks. She was like, when is this guy gonna ask me out? You understand what I'm saying? They're waiting for you to make the move.
But it's like, that video you did last week about the guy who sent you some pictures of himself on Instagram or whatever. Mm-hmm. And you mentioned me in the video. Shout out, thanks for the shout out, by the way. But you were saying that dude isn't bad looking and stuff, and I'm not bad looking either. But based off my observation, especially when it comes to open market dating, like cold approach pickup or online app dating, like being average or being not bad looking isn't enough anymore. You have to be like in the top 10-15% of looks. Like they call them like chads or slayers or whatever in America. Unless you're like above a certain height and your face looks a certain way, then you're gonna have to either spam approach hundreds of chicks until you find one.
So wait, so Nez, hold on. So Nez, you think so you think I'm a what do they call the black guys, the Tyrones?
Yeah.
Yo, this is what you gotta understand, man. You gotta put in work. Cause Nez, I've seen you. You're not a bad looking dude. So you just gotta put in the fucking work, man, and stop. Wait. Look, it's better for you to meet 20 girls, right? And text all of them the next day, and none of them fuck with you, versus meeting one chick and talking to her for like 4 months and trying to make something happen. You understand what I'm saying? And then nothing happens. So you wasted 4 months on one chick when you could have talked to 20 chicks in a week. You understand what I'm saying?
I didn't waste 4 months on it. I was talking to other chicks. I just didn't.
No. You said You said since April, May, June, July, August. That's 5 months.
Yeah, I wasn't messaging her for that period though.
No. But either way, you met her in April, and when's the last time you hit her up?
Like 3 days ago.
Exactly. Days ago. So that's 5 months. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if you were to charge it to the game, you wouldn't even be talking about this. So you're still dealing with this girl that you met 5 months ago, and nothing happened.
Right. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I understand.
So I'm telling you, holla at these chicks, set the fucking time and date, and when they don't respond to you, understand that's a good thing. When they do respond to you about the date, that's a good thing. All you're doing is saving yourself time and energy. All this other extra shit, talking to a girl, texting her all day, none of that. Just hit her up, set up a time, and see her. That is it. That's literally all I do. I don't be on Tinder and all this shit having long drawn out conversations with these chicks. I just be like, yo, listen, let's meet up tonight. Let's meet up this week. Cool. Here's the place. Boom. That's it.
Okay. All right. So don't drag it out too much.
Exactly. Do not drag that shit out. You feel me?
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah.
All right, bro. I'm out. Peace. Later. Man. Shit is crazy, man. Dudes be out here wasting fucking time. Why y'all niggas be wasting time? Why y'all be wasting time with these chicks? I do not get it. God damn. Hold on. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, what's up, Mr. Locario? This is George Kelly from Rockford, Illinois.
What up? What's going on, bro?
I'm going pretty good, bro. I'm just going to give you the usual. I'm the guy that keeps calling in on the Bad Boy membership program for a while. You know, the guy who keeps saying he studied women for a while. My game's pretty fucking tight. I called in a couple of times, bro. You helped me out with a lot of situations, actually.
That's what's up.
My first question is, man, last time I was on the live stream, I talked to you about Game Kings. Did you say that shit gonna drop in like a year or something?
Yeah, that shit ain't dropping till like next year fucking, cause we gotta edit. You know how long it take to edit shit? You know what I'm saying? Yo, that shit takes mad long.
To major edit in school. Yeah, I think you gotta focus on shit like B-roll and cutting and shit like that.
Exactly. We still gotta get the B-roll. We haven't even got the B-roll yet.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So what we did so far, we filmed all of the scenes with you know all of the guys, and we've edited each section down to what we want, and then we still, like right now it's like 2 hours and 40 some minutes. We're trying to edit it down to 2 hours. You see what I'm saying? So we still got to do that. It's like mad shit. We got to get the B-roll. We got to get the music. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm flying back and forth to Florida because Miles lives out in Florida, so I got to go back and forth there to do this shit. So yeah, it's gonna take a minute.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? It's just us two doing it, so it's gonna take a minute. You feel what I'm saying?
Damn, that's just like a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
Trying to forth to Florida, fuck all that.
Yeah. That's how it go.
Well, I just got two questions for you, Mr. Carter. I'm glad you was able to answer my call, bro.
Right.
My first question is, like I said, I've been on the Bad Boy membership for a while. You definitely helped my game step up for a lot of shit. You know, my game is definitely tight. It can use a little bit more work, but you know, every single day I'm getting better at it. You know, I just want your opinion to see if I handled this situation pretty well. Mine's had 3 dates set up this weekend. One of them I'm not sure if it's gonna be for sure this weekend, right? And like this chick I had went out with some guys a weekend ago, and like I approached her, you know, I was all confident and shit like that. You know, I was making her laugh and shit like that. We was I met at some nightclub where I was dancing, and then I was like, hey yo, let me take you out sometimes and shit. Let me get your number. And she was like, take Snapchat instead. So at first, I'm thinking that's a red flag right there. The fact that she wants a Snapchat instead of a number.
Right.
You know, to me that was a red flag, because one thing I learned about game from you and a bunch of guys who are good with women is that you gotta get down to the details and shit. You know, you gotta notice every little thing. You know, I'm thinking, all right, this is one red flag. She wants the Snapchat instead of the number. You know, she really liked me. She wants the number. So a day later, I hit her up like, yo, on Snapchat, like, yo, let's go out or some shit. She was like, all right, cool. When? I was like, when are you free? You know, so she free, you know, Friday evening or some shit. I was like, all right, cool. Let me, I'll pick you up at this time, this time. She was like, where we going? I was like, I'm surprised. I'll surprise you with some shit. I'm not gonna let her know.
Right.
Let her know where we're going though, you know. And then she was like, I'm not too sure. You know, that was another red flag to me. You know, she said she's not sure.
Right.
Because she said, she was saying some shit like, if I don't know where I'm going though, you know, if I don't know where I'm going, you know, I'm not sure if we can do this.
Right.
See, like I said, been on a bad boy membership for a while, you know, stepping up my game up. It took me a lot of work to get to my understanding to women where it is now. So I'm thinking she probably wanted to know for sure what we was doing, just in case to keep me around as a second option. That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, you got to get down to the details and shit. Either that or, you know, I don't know if I made her feel comfortable enough for any of that shit. So I was finally like, so I told her, hey, look, you know, I'm be honest with you. If you find out, you know, I kind of learned that women, if they find out, you know, they get bored as hell. So I'll surprise you. You're going to like it. I promise you're going to like it. And then she finally said, you know what? Nah, I'm straight. I don't want to go out. That's cool. I don't know what we're doing. They'll have a nice one. So I wonder, and then I was like, all right, that's cool, you know. Just if you have some time, you ever change your mind, some shit. And I didn't hit her back since then. So I just want to know if I handled that shit correctly.
Well, the thing was, the first red flag was, you know, the whole Snapchat shit. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because the thing is, when chicks want shit to actually pop off, they don't really cause any friction. You see what I'm saying? And so that's one thing. You know what I mean? Now, as far as the surprise shit, you know, I feel like if you would have met her like online, I could understand. But y'all already met in person, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I was dancing with all types of shit.
Yeah. So she's just being very, like, you know, uncooperative. But also too, she could have been in a situation where something crazy happened in her life, so she's super cautious with niggas. You feel what I'm saying? So that could be it too. But like I always say, a woman's desire for you should always be more powerful than her fear. So the thing is, her desire wasn't strong enough to override her fear. You see what I'm saying? So that is that type of shit. Meaning, like, if she really was really sort of feeling a guy, and he's like, yo, come through, I'm gonna surprise you, she'd have just came through. You know what I'm saying? Because her desire to be with him and hang out with him would be stronger than her fear of what may happen. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
okay, makes a lot of sense. Because the other 2 dates I got set up this weekend, when I got these 2 girls' number in person, they called me. They purposely grabbed my phone and called my ass. And one of them even texted me that same night saying, thanks for the wonderful night. Can't wait to see you then. That same day. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm scratching my head with this one. A little bit. Maybe I handled this shit wrong. But, I mean, you saying like her desire to match her over fear. So
right.
Maybe that's what exactly.
But also too, from the beginning, the fact that she gave you the Snapchat already was a red flag. So just understand that, you know, because you gotta understand something. Usually, and this is why I be saying charge chicks at the beginning when they on some bullshit, is because the beginning is when shit's supposed to be, you know, like the easiest. Like, she's supposed to put her best foot forward. So if anything, if she's doing shit where, because you said, let me get your number, and she's like, oh, here's my Snapchat. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm thinking, what the fuck? But
right.
I'm gonna go along with it.
Right. So that within itself is already a red flag, because she's not even listening to what you're saying at this point. You feel what I'm saying? She's already being uncooperative to an extent from the jump. So usually what'll happen is, from there, a lot of times you'll get even more uncooperative behavior. You see what I'm saying? And also what it shows is that she's not that interested in you, because you gotta understand something. The more a woman's cooperating with you, the higher her interest is. So if she's not cooperating with you, it's already showing low interest. So she's probably thinking, oh, I could probably get this guy to, like, take me out to dinner. You understand what I'm saying? Or I could get this guy to pay my bills. You see what I'm saying? So she's like, I'm not really that attractive, but I'll, you know, use him for something. So therefore, her behavior dictates that. Her behavior is of a woman that's saying, I'm not really feeling this guy, so I'm not really trying to do too much. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not really trying to give him my number. I'm not really trying to go out with him like that. So she wants to know what's going on. She wants to give you the Snapchat. She wants to be kind of like, so that's already showing you she's not really down anyway. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, you gotta kind of keep that shit pushing. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
All right, so I handled that correctly. Okay.
Yeah, you guys just charge to the game, bro.
I got one last question. I know you got other calls online. I'm trying to be fast.
No, you good.
Because I don't value your time, just like I do and all that. My last question is about the video you posted the other day. It really got me thinking. Because even though my game is tight, sometimes I still struggle with my confidence. It's about the video you had when you was live streaming, when you talk about a guy have to be himself all the time, even if women don't like it. You know? because women, they test you. They'll tell you a jerk, you a dick, why you being an asshole, and basically your response to that should be, okay, well, I'm an asshole, it is what it is. Then instead of trying to please her and shit like that.
Exactly. No, that's real talk. So, and see, that's something that a lot of guys struggle with. I've struggled with that myself too, because what happens is you're dealing with the woman, and it's the problem is that it's ingrained in us to want to please women. You understand what I'm saying? And,
right.
And so it's a subconscious thing where it's like you want to sort of protect her. You want to sort of like do things for the woman to, you know what I'm saying? Like it's sort of like in you, but at the same time though, you still and this is the funny part. At the same time, the best thing for her is for you to be you. Is for you to be 100% what you're about.
For her.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. You see what I mean?
Well, I guess the part that I'm struggling with as far as that, Locario, is when I be myself, sometimes I struggle with, maybe the whole breed, maybe a lot of girls, maybe all the girls in the world may not recognize who I am because I'm a guy who likes to do shit my way and shit like that. Sometimes I struggle with that. I know that's not the way to think, and I know that's not the abundance mentality, but sometimes that shit does come up. Like, if I be myself, what if no girl likes my ass?
Right, but see that, and that's the thing though. That's the thing is that more women like guys who are like that, because if you notice, women gravitate to usually the most like selfish, most fucking guys who's just on their own shit, because again, women want to follow the man follows his purpose. You understand? So when you're following what you're trying to do, and then the woman wants to come aboard that, you see what I'm saying? A lot of times we make too many fucking concessions and we bend over backwards and we compromise way too much with women. And so what'll happen is she'll be satisfied for a little bit, but deep down it's like the fact that she was able to get you to sort of go against what you wanted in the first place. It's like it's a win for her and also a loss for her at the same time, because now she's like, damn, I was able to fucking get this guy to just do whatever I wanted, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And so you have to stand firm and stand strong, because your masculinity is about you being stable, about you being firm, about you being unmovable. So if you are the type of guy you are who you are, that's who you are, and she has to accept that. You see what I'm saying? Because you got to understand something. Like I did a video, I think a month ago, where I was talking about how, attractive men have all the power. Because if you're an attractive man, you have the power to not only have sex with as many women as you want, but you have a lot of women who would actually want to be with you, do things for you, all this other shit. You see what I'm saying? So you'll never be at a loss for women when you're that attractive guy, but you're the most attractive when you're the most authentic. And so even though women will say, oh, you're being a dick, you're being an asshole, they'll say that shit because that's what they're going to say, but you can't be fazed by them saying that. That's the key. The problem is that we get tricked into getting phased into what they're saying, and they'll be like, and then you say, oh, well, maybe I am being too harsh. Maybe I am. No. Be you and do you. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as you're not fucking up any type of shit, do what you do. Because a lot of times what will happen is you're not actually doing anything wrong. It's just from the woman's perspective, you're being an asshole. From the woman's perspective, you're doing something wrong. Because a lot of times, when you hear women complain about guys, the guys they're complaining about actually aren't necessarily bad guys. There are some situations when they are, because some dudes will be on some fuck shit. But they'll complain about a guy because he didn't want to settle down with them. They'll complain about a guy because he wanted to fuck a bunch of other chicks. They'll complain about a guy because he is, not, acquiescing to exactly what they want. So to them, he's being a dick. He's being an asshole. He's being, whatever. So, but he's just being himself. You see what I'm saying? But the funny part is, those women who complain about those guys usually end up staying with those guys. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it happens. So it's ridiculous.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
Sounds good. Well, thanks a lot for the knowledge, Locario. I learned something every time I call in, bro.
That's what's up, man.
Hey,
Appreciate it,
I know
man.
you got other callers online, though, bro, so I'm definitely going to stay in live stream. So you definitely can put them calls in, bro. Thanks a lot for what you do, bro.
All right, man. Appreciate it, bro. All right?
Yeah, take it easy.
All right. I'm going to take one more call, and then I got to get out of here. Get shit done. So some other shit now. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, what up, Locario? Locker room was good, bro.
What's going on, man? What's poppin'?
Yo. Okay, Locario. So I seen that live stream you did. I guess when you were just walking around, like in the park or whatever, right?
Right.
And you were saying in the live stream how pretty much women, they're not gonna like it when men are being who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Right.
So pretty much what you're saying is that for a guy to deal with women, he pretty much has to compromise who he is, pretty much, or women are going to be mad. That's it, pretty much, right?
No, I'm saying don't compromise who you are and just let them be mad. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because they're going to be mad anyway. So what I'm saying is that they're going to be mad, but they're going to still stick around. They're going to still stay. Because this is what you got to understand. Women, they're going to complain because you're not doing exactly what they expect, or you're being extremely masculine, and they want you to sort of do things in a more feminine way because they're coming from their perspective. But what you have to do is you have to fully be you, because one, that is how you are, and two, what's going to happen is that when it comes to women, they're going to want to fuck with you anyway because they're seeing you being that guy. So it's two things happening at once. They'll complain, but they like it. You understand what I'm saying? That's the crazy part about it. You see what I mean?
I just don't agree with the notion that the chick is gonna stay. Like, I just feel like if today.
Oh yeah, she's gonna stay. Okay, let me ask you a question.
If you're not doing, listen, Locario. If you're not doing what it is that she expects for you to do, I'm talking about speaking long-term relationships and marriages. If Locario today said, you know what, fuck this YouTube shit, I don't want to really work anymore, I'm just kind of going to do my own thing, your wife's going to end up leaving. You're acquiescing to whatever your wife wants you to do. You're compromising at least 50%. Is that not wrong?
No, that's wrong, because the only reason I'm in an open relationship is because I'm the one who wanted the open relationship. At first, I told her, I said, look, this is what we're going to do. And she was like, cool. So what I'm saying is that that's what I wanted to do. And so what I'm saying is that when you're dealing with a chick, right, it's not about you acquiescing to her shit. Some guys do that. But what happens is that this is why the relationships are, all over the place sometimes. So a chick's not going to necessarily leave you. I'll take it to the extreme. Why don't women leave guys who physically and verbally abuse them?
Because there's a bevy of reasons. One reason could be she just has that emotional attachment to him. One reason could be she's just that sexually attracted to him. There's a bevy of reasons why a girl would say what to do.
Right,
like,
and right, and one other reason is because that guy, even though it's fucked up, and I don't condone that guy is doing him. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys.
But see, in a long-term relationship and in a marriage, you're really sitting on the internet lying, telling dudes that you're pretty much doing whatever it is you want to do, and your wife is just coming along. No, a marriage is a partnership. It's two people coming together, right? So you have to be on the same page with your wife. If your wife goes out and she leaves for a week and doesn't call you and doesn't text you, are you going to be okay with that?
No, because that's me, and that's. You gotta understand something, bro. You're acting like men and women are 50-50. It's not like that. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Men and women are not 50-50. You gotta get that out your head. So so what is it,
60-40?
No, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. If my wife is going out or she's gonna be gone for a week, right? She's gonna call me, let me know where she's at and all that other stuff, right? Now, if I did the same thing, I would call her too and let her know where I'm at, because I want her to know where I'm at. You see what I'm saying? I want that to happen. I want her to know so she's not worried. You understand what I'm saying? So we're doing that.
You're just using semantics. You're just using words.
How am I using semantics? How am I using semantics?
You're just using words. Oh, I'm not doing this because I want to compromise. It's because I want her to know where. No. I do want
to. Why would you not? Hold on. Why would you not want the women you're with to know where you're at?
No, you should want your woman to know where you're at. And she should want to let you know where she's at. It's
right.
a partnership.
Right.
It's not one person doing one thing and then the other person just coming along for the ride. That's how you're trying to make it seem.
No. You're misinterpreting what I'm saying. You're misinterpreting what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that as a man, when you're dealing with women, right? What happens is that you have to create the situations that you want. So, for example, me even when and mostly what I was talking about even in that video was more so for dating. But even when you get into like a long-term relationship or a wife, you have to create the situation you want. So, in my relationship with my wife, I'm doing exactly what I want to do, which is why I'm in that open relationship, which is why I have a girlfriend, which is why I still fuck other women. Why? Because that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, and obviously she wanted to do that as well, or y'all wouldn't have an open relationship together.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's a two-way street. It's not just, oh, I'm the man, I'm dictating to my woman what to do when she's coming along for the ride. No, she's actually just as much of a participant as you are in this whole relationship.
No, but this is what you got to understand. Hold on, you're misinterpreting it again. What you have to understand is that the woman, right? The reason why she gets to do what she wants to do is because I get to do what I want to do. You're not understanding this.
And that's what I wanted to get into, Locario, because I'm starting to realize that's probably the only benefit to being in an open marriage, like the situation that you claim to be in, right? That's the only reason why a guy I could think of would allow his woman to go fuck off with other dudes is because he's going to be able to do the exact same thing.
No, but this hold on. You're wrong, because there are open relationships where the guy has his wife and multiple women, and his multiple women and his wife don't fuck with other dudes.
Yeah, but you're not on that level of game, obviously, because you're letting your woman still go out and fuck with other dudes.
No, it's no. It ain't no level of game. It's I choose, because I don't want to be. Listen, I've had women who I fucked with who only wanted to fuck with me. You know what I told them? I said, I don't want to do that. I said, go fuck with other dudes. I don't want to do that. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why I don't want to do that is because when you're let me break this down so you guys understand this game, right? When you're dealing with a woman, any woman, women come you're it's the energy. There's energy that's being brought to you, and there's energy being taken away from you. So imagine if you're dealing with 3 women and they're only dealing with you, that's a lot of energy coming your way. You understand what I'm saying? Versus if you're dealing with a woman and she's also dealing with someone else, the energy is split. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I'm telling you is, it's not about, see, you're looking at it from an ego and from an insecurity and jealousy perspective dealing with sex. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about it from an energy perspective.
Locario, I'm not looking at it from an ego and a pride perspective.
Yeah, you are.
You have to understand, Locario, see, you don't want any kids, you don't want children, right?
No.
So you had kids, so, until you, I guess, have a kid or whatever, maybe you'll look at it differently, but I just don't feel like, you were talking earlier about, in your last live, how your wife goes out on dates after she's sucking your dick. And you're saying this, like, proudly. Like, how can you be proud of that? How can you say have a wife, you say, you're my wife, and then you're going out letting her suck dick, fuck niggas, come back and kiss you? Here's my question to you. What are your rules after your wife goes out and fucks with somebody else? Do you kiss her when she comes home? Like, what is the...
Oh, no, she has to take a shower and brush her teeth.
Oh, she has to take a shower and brush her teeth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
hey.
I'm not kissing her right after she been with another dude. So she got to take a shower, brush her teeth. But what I was saying, and the reason why I was making a point, was because I'm saying that, see, this is what I'm saying. A lot of guys live in this illusion that they're the only dude that a chick is fucking with. So if you go on a date with a woman tomorrow, I'm saying you don't know if what that woman was doing before she met you. You understand what I'm saying?
Locario, going out on a date with a woman is completely different from being a woman's husband.
No. If you have sex with a woman who has a husband versus if you have sex with a woman who's single, there is no difference if both of those women just came from sucking dick. Right?
Locario, there is a difference if that woman is your wife. Now, she's not your wife, but and you're the one just fucking her. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference.
Okay, so wait, let me ask you a question. Hold on, let me ask you a question. So wait. So would you rather fuck a chick who has a husband, but or would you rather fuck a chick who's single but she fucked another dude right before she saw you? What's the difference?
The difference would be that the chick who has the husband is a complete slut and she should be shamed. And it's my problem with this generation nowadays because
So wait, hold on. No, stop. So if you fucking a woman, you care whether the other relationships she has outside of you care? Why do you care?
Why do you care if I want to pay for some pussy?
No. I'm asking you a question. Why do you care if you fucking a chick? Why do you care if she's single or has a husband who she's in an open relationship with? Why do you care?
Of course, I would not care, Locario, because I'm not the husband. Like I said.
Okay, so then if you're not the husband, why do you care? That's what I'm saying. Like, what I'm saying is, if you fucking with a chick, right, and you having sex with her, why do you care if she has a husband or not?
Locario, I just told you that I wouldn't care if I'm just the guy that's fucking her. I'm telling you that I would care if I was the husband and I'm driving to work every day, and by the time I clock in, my wife is riding another dude. That's what I'm telling you. Okay, so that's what. So you're saying that you would care if your wife was having sex with another dude. That's what you're saying. Yes, I would not want my wife, the mother of my kids, to be, having sex with other men.
Okay, so that's you then. That's you. Then make sure that you watch your wife 24 hours a day so she doesn't fuck another dude.
No, I shouldn't have to watch my wife 24 hours a day to make sure she's not.
But you got to. You have to. There's no other way.
No.
Bro, there's no other way.
You have to. I'm not going to be doing that because I'm not going to have a relationship where I let my wife. See, it's one thing.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Stop. Hold on. Wait. So you said that you're not gonna have a relationship where you let your wife? Like, hold on, wait. So
I'm not gonna. What?
So locker room. If you get married next week and I meet your wife and I have sex with her, what are you gonna do to stop that?
I can't do nothing to stop.
Okay, that's my point.
But what I'm saying is. That's completely different if you're dating a chick and she goes behind your back and she goes and fucks some dude, Locario, there's nothing that I can do about that.
Okay.
Right? That's out of my control.
Right.
Everything that I can only control who I am and myself. I can't control what a bitch is gonna do.
Right.
Okay.
I agree.
But I can control if I'm going to allow her knowingly to go fuck other dudes. Now that's just a complete whole other level of consent ass shit.
No, but this is what I'm asking you though.
And all this shit. No, what is alpha about letting your wife, the one you call your wife, that's like, do you think Jay-Z is letting Beyonce get fucked?
Of course he is. But listen, what I'm asking you is, if you have a wife, right, and she has sex with another dude, and you find out, what are you gonna do?
Locario, by listening to you and all this bullshit I'm learning now, I'm not even gonna be married.
No. I'm asking you. You said that if you have a wife.
Married. I'm not.
Okay.
You're the one who's gonna go mix out soon, man. Not me. I'm taking my long walk already, Locario. You'll find out soon enough. Because like I said, this marriage shit, bro. All of it's got an expiration date.
Okay,
and
so
you keep talking about men and women. Men are we control everything. No, these chicks will fuck some shit up, bro.
Okay, so what? So you still got your girlfriend? Yo, you still got your girlfriend?
Yeah. What about her?
If your girlfriend cheats on you tomorrow, what you gonna do?
I'm out.
Okay, and then what you gonna do after that? You gonna get another girlfriend?
No, I probably would stay single.
Okay, and so you're
I'm not gonna go get a wife and then.
So wait, hold on. So wait. So you're gonna hold on. So you wait. So wait, stop. So you're gonna fuck other women, just randomly fuck other girls?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens when those other girls you're fucking are fucking other dudes? What you gonna do?
It won't nothing happen because she doesn't belong to me.
No. But this is what I'm saying.
So chicks and then let them go fuck other dudes. I'm not claiming a chick that's fucking that's catching nut on her face from another nigga. I'm not doing that. So you're not gonna call a woman a certain label, but you're okay with the actual act. Because I'm trying to understand what you're getting at. Because that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm
okay.
not gonna call a chick my wife.
Okay. So
she's out here behaving like a slut. No.
Okay. So basically, what you're saying is you won't eat shit, but you're okay with eating a shit pie. Is that what you're saying?
No, you lost me.
No, meaning you don't want to call the shit. You want to call it a pie. If I took my shit and put it in a pie, you would eat it because it's a pie.
You niggas are trying to buy the shit.
What?
You niggas are buying it and purchasing it. It's one thing. Like I said, it's one thing to deal with these women. You claim to know female nature, but yet how do you know female nature and you're married to a white woman in America? Like how? What about that? What about that is out? So please tell me. You said
what about? You
literally got on one knee and said, "You're the one. You're the one for me," right?
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you this question: Is a relationship just about fucking?
No, it's not about just fucking.
Okay, so why are you making it all about fucking?
I'm not making it all about fucking.
No, that's what you're making. You're making it all about fucking.
No, that was my question to you. My question to you was, what other benefits are you getting? Listen, I don't know what your wife does. She must be paying she must be doing something that's a lot.
Oh yeah, listen. Let me explain to you. Let me explain to you. Okay. My wife has helped me make thousands upon thousands of dollars. Okay, I'm not even going to say the amount because I don't want dudes to really. I'm not going to talk about my business like that. But without my wife, a lot of the shit that I'm doing wouldn't even have happened. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. What I'm trying to explain to you is that there are certain things, and this is what guys don't understand when it comes to the game. Dudes think they're gonna have wife, benefits without having a wife. But in order for you to actually have a wife and make sure that you're protected, make sure that you don't fuck up, is that you have to vet women before they even become to that level. This is why I always tell guys,
Locario,
you gotta take time to do shit.
You're dancing around this question.
What question? I just told you. You just asked me.
You keep saying, no, when you have a wife, you can get certain benefits you can't get with it. No, be specific. What benefits are you getting from being married? Let me know.
Bro, I just answered you though. I said she
her to go get fucked by other men.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't value sex like you value sex. You value sex, bro. Sex is just an act. Sex is entertainment. Huh?
If you're telling me that your wife made you some money, which is why you made her your wife, you're no different than these spots out here. You're just looking for a check.
So I'm just looking for a check. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what this.
No. You asked me. No. You asked me. Hold on. You asked me what benefits. I'm telling you what benefits. Because what I'm telling you guys is a lot of y'all just so caught on sex that you're like, oh well, you let your girl have sex. Yeah. You know why? Because I'm confident. I don't give a fuck about little shit about motherfuckers having sex. Sex is nothing. Sex is fucking nothing, bro. What are you talking about? You caught up on sex?
Everything, bro. Have you heard of STDs? Have you heard of pregnancies? Have you heard of niggas getting shot, killed over these bitches? What are you talking about?
Bro, STDs, make sure you strap up and get tested. Pregnancy, make sure you strap up and pull out. Bro, listen, you know how many chicks, hold on, wait. You know how many chicks I fucked and I've never gotten a chick pregnant ever? You understand what I'm saying?
Have you ever caught an STD? Have you ever caught an STI?
Yeah, I caught an STD. But guess what? I got it fixed and I'm good now.
See what I'm saying?
Huh?
See what I'm saying?
Bro, so locker room, you never gonna have sex? You never gonna have sex?
No, I never said that, Locario.
No, because you're acting like, you're immune to STD. No, if you have sex, there's a chance you can catch an STD. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
period.
I completely agree, Locario. But my thing is that I'm not just gonna be in a relationship, right, where I'm like, going to work every day, coming home, and then like my chick is like out, like sucking dick, fucking, or even worse.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's you though. That's what I'm talking about. That's you. That's what I'm saying. That's you. Why would you be going to work every day, slaving? No, that's you. That's how you want to do your relationships. I don't do my relationships like that. You understand? When I deal with a chick, my chick has to put work in. You understand what I'm saying? You talking about all this shit and you just want to fuck the chick. No, I don't give a fuck about no fucking. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about building. You understand? Fucking is recreation. Fucking is, whatever. I'm talking about building shit. I'm talking about actually progressing. You feel what I'm saying? So building and progressing ain't got shit to do with fucking.
Locario, So do you think that Jay-Z, matter of fact, no, do you think that LeBron James is willingly, knowingly going to allow the mother of his kids, his 3 beautiful kids, to get fucked by other men? Do you think LeBron James will be okay with that?
Bro, I'm not LeBron James. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm asking you a question. Do you think...
I don't know him. Maybe he does. Maybe he does. I don't know him.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to say this person's name, but there's a celebrity, A-list celebrity, that one of my friends knows, right? Who sent this A-list celebrity, who's also married to another A-list celebrity. This woman hit me up, right? Me and this woman were supposed to get together, right? In the public eye, they are in a monogamous relationship. But behind closed doors, and shout out to Ron Wills, he talks about the sexual underworld. Behind closed doors, a lot of these celebrities have relationships where they fuck other people who are not their husbands or wives. You understand? So when you ask me, will LeBron James do that with his wife? Maybe. I have no idea, because I don't know him like that. That's all I'm saying. So you're not understanding that there's a lot of shit that goes on that you have no idea about. You see what I'm saying?
I think there's a lot of... I think we live in a society nowadays, Locario, where people are just like... They're just so free about doing any and everything, and there's no shaming going on. Like, nobody is getting shamed for any of this shit. And
but what you got to get shamed for? What do you need to be shamed about? What do you need to be shamed about?
A lot of this... Locario, a lot of this shit that goes on, for example, just throw this out there, the Amber Rose slut walk. I remember you saying that you love sluts and hoes.
I do love sluts. I do love hoes.
But my thing is, if you had a daughter, you would not want your daughter to be, rallying the head of a slut walk.
Why not?
Skimpy outfit.
Why not?
Because when you okay. Why not? Because you want your daughter to be doing something that's like respectable, where she's not being objectified.
Respectable? What do you see? I'm a different nigga. You can't come to me with all that respectable. Moral, no, I'm not with all that.
You're part of the problem. Niggas like you are a part of the problem.
I guess I'm part of the problem, bro. I guess I'm part of the problem.
Yes, y'all have created this environment to where this shit is cool now.
No. This is the problem. This is the problem. The problem is dudes who are beta males are mad that
Locario, how can you talk about it being a beta male and you're married to a white woman and you're in an open relationship, letting her get fucked by everybody?
What does that have to do with? What does that have to do with anything? Listen. A beta male is the one who's complaining about sex and complaining about a chick fucking another dude. You understand what I'm saying? An alpha male don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because the alpha male is doing him. The alpha male is doing what he do. You worried about a chick fucking this person or that person. You see what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is that a lot of beta males. See what you gotta understand about monogamy, why monogamy is so good for beta males, because monogamy gives niggas a chance to get a girl. Because if an alpha male comes through and he's able to fuck all of the women, get all of the women, guess what? There's no women for the beta male. So monogamy gives the situation where beta males can have a chance with a woman.
Beta males run this society. Okay, alpha males are losing, beta males are winning. So I don't know what you're talking about. Beta males are winning. That's just the reality.
Oh my goodness.
Society couldn't exist without beta males. Women don't listen. The alphas. Women don't care about the alphas. They just fuck you niggas and that's it. They don't care about you niggas like that. That's why they'll tell you how many dudes they fuck. That's why they tell you they fuck 90 dudes, because guess what? They don't give a fuck about you.
No, they tell you that. They tell alpha males that because they know beta males can't handle a chick with a high body count.
No, because they know they're not going to settle down with you. And
right, exactly. No. They know they can't. No, they know they're not going to settle down because they can't. You understand? They can't.
Who?
They know this. They ain't stupid.
Who?
The women know they can't settle down with the alpha male. They know they can't. They're not doing it because they don't want to. They're doing it because they can't. But when a woman finds an alpha male who actually wants to fuck with them, best believe they're going to fuck with that guy first. Because a woman's dream guy, a woman's ideal is an alpha male who has beta traits. Meaning, shout out to Tyler Roger Curry. Meaning that he's an alpha male, meaning he's sexually attractive, he's dominant, all this other stuff, but he has traits to where he can be in a relationship. You see what I'm saying? So that's a woman's ideal. What most women do is they settle for beta males. You understand what I'm saying? They have their fun with the alpha males, and then when they want to get married, get all that other shit, they're like, let me get with this guy over here, this nice guy, and do all this other shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's what they do. That's all they do. I'm trying to tell you this shit, man. I'm trying to explain the game to you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And what you have to understand is that when it comes to the game, if you're looking on the level of just sex, you understand what I'm saying? That's some beta male shit. Because that's the most important thing to a beta male is sex, because he hardly gets it. Or he gets it in small amounts. Because the alpha male has an abundance of sex.
Sex should be the most important, not to the man, but to the female.
Why?
Because she's the one who's got to bear kids and bear responsibilities for and repercussions from having sex. Men don't have to. You can go stick your dick in 100 bitches and go fall asleep and cuddle at night.
And a woman can. Do you know how strong a vagina is? A chick could take mad dick. What are you talking about?
Locario, you can't get pregnant, bro. So of course you could care less.
Bro, it's not that easy it's not that easy to get pregnant. It's not that easy to get pregnant. Do you understand what I'm saying? And on top of that, if you want to get pregnant, there's times when she's ovulating to where it's the time where she's most likely going to get pregnant. But if you use condoms or she uses birth control, which is like diaphragm pills, all this other shit, it stops her from getting pregnant. There's a lot of ways where she doesn't need to get pregnant. So when dudes talk about, pregnancy, this and this and that, that's just an excuse. You understand? Most people who get pregnant, it's because they wanted to get pregnant. You understand what I'm saying? Or they made a mistake in the situation where the woman knew she was ovulating, let the dude fuck raw, and then she's like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. She knew what the fuck she was doing. These women know the times where it's least likely for them to get pregnant. They ain't stupid.
Yeah. Locario, listen, bro. I just really feel like once they, go ahead and legalize prostitution in all 50 states, bro, this shit will be a dub, bro. Just being honest. I can't
wait till they legalize prostitution. I hope they do it around the world.
This shit's gonna be a dub in a minute, bro. All this. I'm looking at all your videos, Tyler. This shit cracked me up. The 5 different types of attraction. Seven beta male traits that men need to stop.
Right.
Next year it's gonna be 20 sneakers that men need to get rid of. Like, come on, bro. This shit is like ridiculous at this point. Like, seriously, Locario, women don't have to do none of this shit. Your women's channel. Listen, why do you think your men's channel is bigger than your women's channel? Why do you think that is?
I already know why it is.
Men are the only one that have to struggle with this.
No. See, you don't understand something. The reason why my women's channel isn't as big as my men's channel is because women like to hear bullshit. That's why. Simple as that.
Because women like to hear bullshit. No, because women don't have as much problems with men as men do with women. That's why.
No, bro, you are so lost. Oh my God, you're so lost. You know how many women want a boyfriend or a husband?
Yeah, a lot of them.
And they can't get it.
Okay.
And that's their problem. That's the issue women have. So to say women don't have issues, that's you being ignorant, because you don't understand that women have issues too when it comes to getting what they want out the dating game. Again, you're thinking, hold on, wait. Again, you're thinking about sex. This is what I'm saying. You have sex on the mind, so you can't even see from the perspective of the woman.
Locario, I have never seen you make a video saying how to be a married man, how to be a husband, how to do right. All your content is about fucking with hoes.
Bro, I got 3,000 videos on here, and I got dozens upon dozens of videos on the membership. So
I've been following you since last November, December, bro. I've never seen you drop a video about being a husband.
Have you watched all 3,000 of my videos?
Okay, so you just don't make those videos anymore. That's what you're saying.
No. I've made those videos, and I still make those videos. I'm saying I have 3,000 videos, and I'm sure you haven't watched 3,000 videos.
Okay, I'm just letting you know, since I've been following you, I have not seen a video that's telling you all your content is pretty much just how to fuck women, and that's
yeah, because a lot of guys want to know how to fuck women. A lot of guys want to know how to fuck women.
Exactly, and that's the conflict with that men are having in this dating day, because see, there's plenty of 41,000 subscribers on this channel, and there's probably how many on your women's channel?
I don't know, like 1,000 or something like that.
Okay, exactly. So that means there's 41,000 men out here looking to fuck hoes, and there's about 1,000 women out here that's got them having problems trying to find a wife or a husband.
Bro, so wait, hold on. Wait, so Derek Jackson's YouTube, where I'm sure he has like 500,000 subscribers, you trying to tell me those women don't have issues getting dudes?
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Exactly, and that's my point. You don't see the other side of the game. Derek Jackson is a coach for women. You understand?
Okay, you want to talk about Derek Jackson, but I want to talk about you.
No, but that's my point. My point is, you're saying women don't have issues. I'm saying they do, which is why they follow Derek Jackson.
I'm saying that men are obviously having more issues with concerning you because your men's channel is clearly dominating the women's channel.
Right, and Derek Jackson's channel is clearly dominating my channel. So what does that tell you? Women have issues too.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Locario, I think the conflict that men have in the dating game is the fact that men most of the time are looking for only sex, and the problem that men are doing is, see, they're not being truthful when they're meeting women. And I know you're lying when you're telling dudes to tell them to go up and tell women that you just want to have sex with them. That's the dumbest shit in the world. That shit gonna get you fucking arrested. All right?
Wait, hold on. Wait, what law are you breaking by telling a woman you want to have sex with them? That's not against the law.
Locario, you know, I got into a dispute, right? And a cop comes to the house and she says that your girlfriend could lie and say you hit her, and we have to come and still take you to jail. Mm-hmm. So then don't talk to women then. Don't ever talk to a woman. Don't ever talk to a woman, bro. Just go MGTOW. Don't ever talk to a woman because you could get arrested. Don't ever talk to a woman. No. It's not. Don't ever talk to women. You can't go up to a girl. I want to see Mr. Locario go up to a girl and say, hey, you look really sexy. Listen, I have a wife, I have a girlfriend, so all I'm really looking to do is just fuck you. I want to see you say that to a girl, and I want to see the type of results you get doing that.
Yeah, come to New York. That's what I'm saying. Come to New York, and we can make it happen.
Your approach to smash ratio, doing some shit like that is going to be horrific. It's going to be low as fuck.
How you figure?
You're not going to hit it.
How you figure?
Say what?
I said, how you figure that?
Because you, as a black man in America, is not going up to chicks telling them that. Stop lying. I'm not
out there telling chicks that I want to have sex with them. So what am I telling them?
I don't know what you're telling them, but I know you're not walking up to no chicks telling them, hey, my name's Mr. Locario. I have a wife and I have a girlfriend. Listen, I just want to fuck you. I don't want to do anything else.
Well, why not? Why not? Why am I not telling them that? Why am I not telling them that?
Because you're not going to get any results doing that. Now, you can go up to a chick and be like, hey, my name's Mr. Locario.
Exactly, K-Zag. How do one-night stands happen then? How are these one-night stands happening?
Listen. You tell K-Zagan to come to LA and let's see him pull off. Let's see K-Zagan's game. Because I know for a fact K-Zagan don't got no hoes. All right?
Oh my God.
K-Zagan ain't doing no one-night stand.
Yo, K-Zagan, he said you ain't got no hoes. Hilarious. Yo, Locker Room, I'm telling you, man.
His name is K-Zagan, bro. Stop.
Yo, it's hilarious, bro. Like, I'm telling you.
You're 50, you're calling for K-Zagan.
Oh, my
Come
goodness.
on, bro. Knock that shit off, bro. Come to LA. Listen, Locario. Listen, I was in LA. I was in New York, Brooklyn last July, and I wish I would have known about your channel. I'll be back in New York soon, Locario.
Next time you come to New York, listen. Next time you come to New York, that's what we gonna do. This is gonna be the first fucking Mr. Locario infield with Locker Room. We gonna make it epic.
Okay. That's the bet. Locario. I want to see Mr. Locario say that to. Can you say exactly what I just said?
Yes, I'm gonna say all of that shit. I'm gonna say all of that shit. Oh my goodness.
That sounds like a bet, Mr. Locario. All right, Locario.
All right, bro. I'm hollering.
All right,
peace. Later. Oh my goodness, this nigga Locker Room is a handful, bro. This nigga just be like, yo, hilarious. Dudes, I'm telling you, dudes don't get this game, bro. This dude talking about chicks don't have issues. Nigga, what? That's crazy. So listen, man, I gotta head out. I've been on this longer than I was supposed to be. Shit, 2 hours and 2.5 hours. Man, that shit is hilarious. Locker Room just be like, Jesus. Oh man, but let me shout out to everybody in the chat. Jack Runner, the 804 guy. Locker Room, this nigga funny. Young King, Martin 79934. Dwayne, what up? Ellie Empire, Live Fabulous, what up? Rise Up, Raider 6969, Ronnie Ron, Nakia, Lance, Dwight. Who else? Critical Mike, K-Pax, KP Max, Darrell S in the building. Did I say Live Fabulous? I think I did, but shout out to you. Costa's in the building, Just Living in the building. K-Zag 20 in the building. My dude EO was in the building. G Money. Who else? Ross Goldberg, what up to you? Who else is up in here? Simple Sean, Christian Lewis, Joe Blast, WJ Valente, JR, Reggie Lee, 8 No Half Stephen. Shout out to you. Who else? Paul Campbell. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Remember, guys, make sure you get How to Have Sex 2 in a Day ebook, hard copy, and audiobook. Make sure you guys check this out. Go to MrLocario.com. Also, make sure you guys go to undeniablegame.com to get the free program Undeniable Game. Also, make sure you guys join the Patreons. We need you on the Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario. Let me put this joint in there. Patreon.com/Mr. Locario. Also, make sure you guys go to our other Patreon.com/The Confidence Show. So make sure you guys check out both those Patreons and join both of those Patreons. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I'm out of here, guys. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.